I said, I'm here for a long time, you know. Let's get it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. We gotta talk about it. Yeah. How's everybody doing today? Smash the like button. Eating some pancakes. I just ate pancakes earlier. How's everybody doing? Wake your punk ass up and hurrah. We're gonna talk about it this Sunday. I need a different type of beat. Man, I need my own DJ. It's getting to that point. I need my own producers. Y'all be cooking up no fire? Everybody trying to sound the same with these beats. Yeah, new media. No. See, I hate when you wait for the beat to drop and then it doesn't, there's no payoff. Oh my God. And these producers, some of them need work. Like they gotta work on their craft. Let's hear it. No. Okay, it came in kind of. Okay. I don't like that pause though, but okay. This part was cool. This sounds like some serial killer shit. Have a motherfucking knife and yeah, it came in kind of late, but we could vibe to this. Hey, it's new media. I'm on top like Expedia. I'm like, let's get it, bro. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. We got to talk about Gary Russell Jr., who just fought last night. Man, I got a lot to say. Shout out to Cursive. Writing in cursive. I be teaching the I be your working. I pack that work it. I been the jerking the put the perk in the fucking the put the perk in the pulling the perks out. Hitting the perks out. Chopping the old lady, hitting the bit. Like, that's what y'all like to listen to. A bunch of nothing. I got that work. I got that work. Bitches I twerk. These motherfuckers rap like they barking and shit. I got that work. Bitches I twerk. Bitches I flirt. Bitches I like motherfucker. You angrily reading off your phone. I got that work. Bitches I twerk. I'm on that fuck. I'm on that hurt. I'm on that put them in dirt. Yeah. Let me stop, bro. Motherfuckers reading their lyrics. I got that work. You're the dunker. You're the dunker. You're the dunker. Hey, the dunker. Hey, dunker. I got that work. Like, what the fuck are you? I shut the fuck up, bro. I got that work. No, that beat was cool. I give it to the beat. Took a minute, but I like that beat. What's up with everybody? I got that work. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, I can feel. Hold on. See? I got that work. Put them in dirt. Okay, it's taking too long, but come on. Yeah. I'm from the Bay. We don't play. I don't give a fuck. Get that cake. I'm a spray. Hey. Yeah, okay. We can work with this. But anyway, how's everyone doing? I got to talk about Gary Russell Jr. Excellent fight. Some of y'all don't appreciate it, but I got to break that down. Shout out to Gary Russell. Shout out to Mongolia. You know, Nyambiar, King Tug. They was scrapping. We got to talk about the King, Deontay the Braun Bomber Wild face of boxing. We're going to talk about that. We gotta talk about Dazn lackluster schedule. Where Canelo announcements. I got a lot I want to talk about. You see, I might as well just get started. Shout out to Carter. Shout out to. I can't even do this right now. Let's get it. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to go. I wonder if somebody come in and think I'm really like that's really my mixtape and shit. They be like, that shit slap, bro. Like, no, I was just fucking around, mocking people. Listen, what y'all want to start with? The good, the bad, the ugly, because you know I got to give you the full spectrum. Y'all want to talk Gary Russell Jr. versus Nayem BR. Good, bad, or the ugly. What y'all want me to break down first? What I got to break down first? Somebody tell me. Let me know. Whatever I see first, that's... Y'all want the ugly first? Y'all like the ugly quick. No, I'm talking about Gary Russell because that shit was dope. I'm saying, what do you want me to talk about? The good, the bad, the ugly. Oh, y'all like the ugly? All right, the ugly. Man, Showtime commentary, in my opinion, they got to get their bite back because they've fallen in line with some of the other commentary teams, and in my opinion, fallen in line with it, not in a good way. Like, you know, not all the way as bad, but seeming more and more HBO towards the end of their little run ish. That's the ugly for me. I thought the commentary throughout the telecast it's like degraded almost. You know what I'm saying? Like Riggindale's fight, bro, they were saying a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, Paulie, listen, I forgot to do Abuelo or whatever the dude's name is, Aboleda and Velez. I felt like Paulie was kind of extra harsh on the dark-skinned dude, the Abuela or whatever the dude's name is, you know what I mean? And making it like Velez was doing stuff, and then when Aboleda or whatever, I'm gonna call him Arb, cause I don't know what it, you know, I forgot what his name was. But anyway, when the Arb dude was doing some good work, Paulie was like, he was basically relegating it to Velez's shortcomings, like, oh, Velez is just tired, that's why Arbuelo is doing shit. And I'm like, what? Yeah, you have to give him a credit because neither one of them had no crazy defense. So you got to call the fight, in my opinion, you got to call the fight based on what the actual factuals are. Neither one of them was like just looking proper on D. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Ain't nobody, either one of them was looking like exceptional defensive wizards. So you got to just break down the fight. So it was just weird to hear kind of what Paulie Malignaggi was saying on some of his commentary. And I noticed that. I feel like Paulie Malignaggi, I used to always like feel like I could relate to his commentary, you know? But more recently, I feel like I find myself not agreeing with a lot of what he's saying. Like, it's like he almost has something against like dark-skinned punchers or something. Like, he don't like punchers. Like, Wilder, Gervonta Davis, Aboleda or whatever dude's name, like literally all them guys, he was like super critical of, and they're all punchers and definitely entertaining, you know. And then like Gervonta Davis with Gamboa, he made it like Gamboa was doing something, you know what I mean? It's just really weird. Yeah, and he started working with the UK a lot, you know, and then that's when I noticed when he started really going out there and calling fights. Someone said that Sky Sports is rubbing off on him. Man, I don't know what it is, bro. I'm just telling you what I see. I don't know. Paul is a good dude, but yeah, like Wilder, Brazil got hurt first, and Brazil got knocked out. That's the end, the middle, and the beginning. That's what happened. Somehow in Paulie's commentary, he was like giving shout out to Jermaine. Motivated me to start my own business. Blessings, bro. Good luck with it. Keep grinding. There's going to be some ups and downs. There's going to be some stuff you going to see that's going to make it hard to smile in the future. But through all the rain and the pain, just like Pac say, just keep with it, man. Anywho, yeah, man. He was giving credit to Brazil. Like, Brazil, he had no choice but to swing two punches because he was getting hurt and he was on the ropes. he's an Olympian. So I can't really give you excess credit because you threw 2 punches when you're getting hurt and bludgeoned a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really credit worthy to me. Like, Wilder hurt Brazil, and then Brazil, like, I was at that fight. Then Brazil kind of staggered back to the ropes, and then Wilder tried to, like, you know, like, pour it on him, and then Wilder got caught with like 2 right hands from Brazil, because Brazil kind of swung Wilder and kind of raked him and hit Wilder, and Wilder like froze a little bit, like for a brief second, and then he got hit with another shot. And Paulie was like, guys, credit to Brazil. Oh shit! And then before you know it, as he's saying credit to Brazil, Brazil gets slept. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that was weird commentary. And like, I find myself, commentary is like, it's like rap music in this new generation. It's very subjective. The people I think is ill, these young kids might not see it that way. Like, I'll be like, man, J. Cole was spitting, Nas was spitting, Eminem was spitting. These young kids might not feel like it's those dudes are spitting. I don't know. So it's subjective. Just like good dancing. I see videos where bitches be dancing and shit, and some of them can't dance. But I be looking in the comments and people are like, oh, look at her twerk, goddammit. She's twerking up a storm. I'm like, what? She don't even look like, she don't even have no rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see some chicks that could twerk. That motherfucker twerk, you, oh shit. And then you see some other girls be twerking and this should be looking weak. And then people be like, God damn it, Jennifer, I love the way you twerk. I'm like, damn, she ain't even really like moving. Like, motherfucker, hips look broken. What does Shakira say? Hips don't lie. This bitch's hips is deceitful. She don't. Listen, just because you have body don't mean you could twerk. And then I see some of them chicks need a steak sandwich. Like, twerking ain't for everybody. Like bathing suits and bikinis, this shit ain't for everybody. Motherfucker look like a squirrel twerking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a girl be hella skinny with like no type of cheeks and then she be twerking. I mean, to each his own, but you look like Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know what you allegedly twerking, bro. You twerking, burning calories. You need a steak sandwich. You know what I mean? You feel me? What you twerking? Like, there's nothing moving. You know? Your weird shit be moving. Like, her hair moving, but nothing the rest of the body ain't moving. Y'all see that fucking meme where the meme is like this? Hella offbeat. I forgot it's a cartoon meme and she hitting it like, what the fuck? That's what that shit remind me of. Like, what are you twerking? You look like fucking The Machinist and shit. Remember that Christian Bale movie, The Machinist? Like, yeah, you twerking, your bones is grinding. You ever have like a scraper, well, that's some base shit, but you ever have like a beater, like a bucket car, like a lemon? It's like an older car. That's what we call it in the Bay. You feel me? A scraper. And then the brake pads is like worn down. And then this shit makes a screeching noise. That's like when some of them girls be hella skinny, it'd be like them cars when you got that scraper with no brake pads. You got to get your brake pads changed. You got to change them brake pads. You're not supposed to be driving. It's about the weather about to change. This is inclement weather. You see what I'm saying? Like, when it's about to rain and you ain't got no brakes. You ain't got no brakes. That's all I'm saying. You ain't got no brakes. Yeah, hoopty. Exactly. You got to get your brake pads changed. Because the shit be grinding. When you driving up the street and sparks is coming out, that shit ain't right. But that's how some of them skinny girls be, like, twerking. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. Built like a fucking Nestle Crunch bar. Hella flat and shit. I don't like that. But anyway, it's all subjective. But that's how commentary is on boxing. People just see whatever they allegedly see, score. Like, y'all be, bro. I try my best, but some of y'all be stupid as fuck in this boxing game. You know, people get all bent out of shape. Oh, I'm like, what do y'all watch? Like, what are y'all watching? What are y'all seeing? I be feeling like I'm an alien or something. We are not the same. I am an alien, like Gonzalez. Yo, bro, I be feeling like a Martian. Martian. I feel like I'm not from this planet, cause some of y'all be scoring fights, and I really be like, what the fuck? Like talking about some damn Tyson Fury won 10 rounds to 2. Against who? What fight was that? Bro, what did he do for the first? Like, I still don't understand, bro. What did Tyson Fury do to win 10 rounds solid? No discussion. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know what happened there. Where he won 10 rounds solid, no other way. Like, what fight did y'all watch? Like, it's non-negotiable. Tyson Fury won fucking 10 rounds, bro. What did he do? Bro, he was moving like fucking Jason Statham and Crank and shit. Like, bro, he was... Bro, what the fuck? That don't... You're not finna win rounds just doing that. Bro, what was he doing? Like, I need to know what y'all seen. They talk about he won 10 rounds solid. No, there's nothing else you could say. He won water a lot, bro. He was moving like Jason Statham and Crank. Bro, that's that Crank. That's that Crank call. That's that Crank, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all was watching. Bro, what the fuck is motherfucker epileptic? What the fuck is this? It's doo-doo, baby. What? It's boo-boo. It's doo-doo, baby. Fucking who is your trainer? Tyrone Biggums? This shit be weird. Y'all be he won 10 rounds, goddammit. Shut up. Bro, this shit look crazy. You know what it remind me of? It remind me of, like, I forgot what it was. Like, it might have been Ace Ventura, but I know it's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey in some movie, and he was like, I think it was Ace Ventura. He went to fight some guy, and he was like, and he started doing hella extra, like some Dragonfly Jones shit, bro. I know it's Jim Carrey for sure, but I'm trying to think if it was in living color. It might have been Ace Ventura, to be honest. And he was like, nah. Or Dumb and Dumber, maybe. I don't know what it was, but that's how he was moving. And they talking about he won 10 rounds, easy work. Well, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all can't even spell easy work. Yeah, I can. E-A-Z-Y. Oh my God, these motherfuckers is dumb. You's a dummy. Dumb. Bro, these motherfuckers is, they just be saying stuff on commentary. I'm like, Icy said, look at Icy try to change his profile picture. This motherfucker put his senior pictures up and shit. He think he a sex symbol, bringing the light skins back. Look at Icy. Why you switch your picture? He's like, yeah, man. You know my stuff. You know my work. Look at Icy. He think he's sexy. They say I'm sexy now. Tyson moving like Bernie. Oh, wow. Are you talking about Weekend at Bernie's? Oh, wow. Yeah, I like coffee too. Icy said he got to keep his shit fresh. All right, respect. I could feel that. Icy signed up for boxing to get women. He don't even care about fighting. He just want to try to attract women. You know I box, right? It's me, Icy. You know, it's a grueling sport. Now that is, bro. That's instantly gonna get you. Boxing will get you some. Boxing will get you some pussy, bro. I'm just saying, because women like that. Because women like to be. Because I know for me, because I'm a big dude and tall and shit. Women, they always like, oh, I like that you're tall and shit. I'm like, why? I never understood it when I was younger, because, you know, I've been tall for a while. I never understood it. And then she was like, I can't date guys under 6 foot or under 5'8" or, you know, whatever their individual standard is. But women get that shit confused. They be like, I like you because you're tall. I'm like, oh, word? Why? What's up? Why? Because I just feel like you could protect me. Bitches think because you tall, you just finna protect them no matter what. I am not Wesley Snipes and Pastor 57. You better duck, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody just come in to rob a bank with AR-15s, and because I'm tall, I'm supposed to just walk up to them. Hey, don't do that, and get lit up like Denzel in Training Day. Bro, hell nah. This tall shit, this shit has limits. Bitches think you finna do some superhero shit. I am not Keanu Reeves in Speed. Bro, I'm still a regular person. And motherfucker come with bombs strapped to their chest. Tall ain't got nothing to do with it. We all get blowed up. Bro, what the fuck? They think you Keanu Reeves in Speed. Pop quiz, hot shot. I am not a cop right now. Bro, this is not Point Break. You better duck under this table with me. Right, I'm not like, bitches be thinking you just for to protect them no matter what happens. Motherfucking ISIS come. Like, they killed my boy Biggie. Fuck ISIS. Fuck you. Fuck these ISIS. Bro, what the fuck? Y'all see that chick? She was tripping. She was like, yo, ISIS, they killed my boy Biggie. But ISIS did not kill Biggie, bro. ISIS was not popping in 97 in LA, bro. She ignorant. She was like, yo, fuck that. They killed my boy Biggie. Like, ISIS didn't have nothing to do with that, bro. You ignorant as a motherfucker. But anyway, women think you on some Van Damme shit. Now, why don't you take your big stick and your boyfriend and find a booster cat? Bro, this is not Hard Target. A tragedy. The coffee was tolerable, though. Like, you like, I'm just finna do the splits and protect your dumb ass when you started the fight and shit. Man, fuck that. Kennedy Linder's a fool. He said, come with me if you want to live. Yeah, I am not no fucking Terminator, bro. I'll be the Terminator if I had that Winchester he had. Yeah, then I'll protect your ass with that Winchester. That motherfucker. Yeah. Bro, he was bucking that Winchester. Yeah, give me a Winchester. I'll protect you with that. Bro, you getting drilled. You finna get drilled if I had that Winchester. Yeah, bro, you go get drilled like Chicago music. You go get that drill music. You finna get drilled. Give me that Arnold. Yeah, I'll be like Commando. Yeah, John Matrix. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, bitches think you finna protect them. Motherfucker walking to the restaurant on fire and shit, trying to touch people. Like, bro, I'm not qualified to stop this. He's a fucking Human Torch and shit. This Johnny Storm walked in the restaurant on fire. I am not Fire Marshal Bill. Let's just say you're at a restaurant with your girl, and someone says, "Oh, I want some breakfast and like, bro, I'm not. What the fuck? Women think you finna just be Superman. I'm Eminem. I can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman. Don't get me wrong. I love these though. Yeah, they want you to protect them from anything. Some shit is above your pay grade. Ego's like Detective Vic Mackey from The Shield. I don't even watch TV, so I don't even know who the fuck that is. Bruh, shit. I'm gonna use that girl as a shield. They shoot. Oh, mate. No, I'm just playing. That's fucked up. I wouldn't use no one as a shield. Hey, remember when Nino Brown, Wesley a fool, bro. At the wedding, bro, Wesley really used that little girl as a shield. That was fucked up, bro. Wesley didn't have to do that, though. And he had a pistol on him, I think. Bro, he really used that girl as a shield in New Jack. They came to spray him. Yeah, Nino didn't have to do that. That was fucked up. Oh, this is my massager. Y'all thought I had a recorder and shit. Remember them recorders? Making the X-Files beats. And I was raw with the recorder in elementary. with that recorder, that little plastic. Bro, they used to make you pay for that bullshit. I had to pay to play an instrument that I didn't even want to play. But me being a fast learner, I got good at that recorder. Bro, I had that. Nah, I was raw with that recorder. I was calling birds, all types of shit, bro. I don't even think they teach anymore. This shit crazy. Hot cross buns. I don't know what y'all talking about. He said I hated the recorder, man. Nah, I got good at that. Bro, I sound like Kenny G and shit. Bro, I was raw with that. I was like Kenny G. I almost let my hair grow and get curly and let that shit bang. All right, y'all doing too much. Someone said ego Keith Thurman. Hey, no, he be sitting Indian style at the park. Hey, I interviewed a trainer, my friend that's a trainer, and he know Errol Spence and Thurman from back in the amateurs. And he said, bro, it was so funny. He said that Keith Thurman always liked beaches and like flutes. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, he just did different things. I'm like, he liked going to the beach and flutes. I'm like, I didn't get it. And then PBC started documenting like behind the scenes, and I seen Keith Thurman, and he was at the beach or a park or some shit with sitting Indian style with the flute. And I was like, I started dying because I was like, I couldn't understand what the trainer was saying because it wasn't like publicized that Keith Thurman be, you know, Pied Piper or whatever the fuck, the fiddler on the roof and all this shit. I didn't know he like that, you know, that's what he did with his spare time. Keith Thurman's like one of them old school dating site bios. I like long walks on the beach. I like to play the flute and Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Keith Thurman's real life. That's how I write my dating bio. You know what I mean? I've tried vegan before. It's not bad. Not bad. Long walks on the beach. Like, cause motherfuckers on them dating sites, they be lying. They be capping. They be trying to show like cool shit to them. They be serial killers and shit. And cotton weary looking at them. Wes Craven scream, "Hello, Sydney." When you get to meet them, they be on that "Hello, Sydney" shit. But on that dating app, you know, I like jazz music and long walks on the beach. It's kind of my thing, you know. On occasion, I play Dungeons and Dragons with a couple of my mates. And motherfucker, the girl meets you and "Hello, Sydney. How about your boyfriend, Steve?" Oh shit, he crazy. Hey, I don't like that online. I don't like that online dating shit, bro. That motherfucking Tinder and shit. You accidentally swipe the wrong way on Tinder, bitch look like a fucking Wolfenstein. You ever see that? Cause like it was one of the Wolfenstein ones. You know when the chick looked like Wolfenstein a little bit? You know, she looked like she got one of them diseases on the Oregon Trail. But anyway, you're supposed to swipe left when you don't want them, and you swipe right when you want them. Bro, I swipe right, and them bitch was in my DMs like, "Hello, you summons me?" Oh my gosh, I didn't even mean to swipe you for real. That shit is that's the worst thing. Cause she was waiting on her chance. She was like Willie Beeman. She couldn't wait to get off the bench. With that Wolfenstein, she looked horrible, bro. Oh my god, now I gotta be Duke Nukem and blast this bitch out my DMs and shit. Nah, bro, there be hella Caitlyn. Caitlyn be all on Tinder and shit. I always look at the height. What's that height talking about? Damn, you 8'14"? Hell nah. Hell nah. I ain't dating no chick if she 8'14". You wear heels, you dunking on niggas, bro. Man, fuck that. I look at that height. Let me see what that height working with. That's the first thing. I don't even look at the bio. I look at your height. How tall is you? Can you bang on niggas in the post, bro? You ain't finna LeBron me in a game of hoop. You ever watch the movie Love and Basketball? Hell no. She shooting out buckets talking about Kobe. Like, no. I gotta see what that height talking about. y'all full of shit. Someone says she make you feel safe. I dated a girl, she was 6 foot. So with heels, she was like, you know, she was getting close, bro. She was getting close with them heels. But yeah, that was about it. I've only dated one chick that was like actually listed at 6 foot, no shoes, bro. Bro, you a Cheryl Swoops looking ass, Rebecca Lobo looking ass. No, I'm just playing. Y'all ever dated a tall chick? Well, some of y'all are short probably. So, what's the tallest chick y'all ever dated? What if she looked like her daddy? Well, that's her problem, bro. I'm not finna date no chick that look like Tommy Lee Jones in a wig. I want you to search every in-house, out-house, dog-house. We must find this fugitive. Bro, you look like Tommy Lee. You look like a prime Tommy Lee Jones. I'm not dating you. Hell no. I don't care who she look like. She can look like her daddy, her uncle, her auntie. Damn, he said he got him a 6'2" volleyball player. Hey, them volleyball players. Hey. Them volleyball players. If you know, you know. Somebody said Deuce Bigelow. That's wrong. Y'all wrong. He said the tallest is 6 foot. 6'2". She was a hooper too. 5'11", bro. I always made excuses not to play her in ball. What if she just starts swatting your shit? That, bro, you go up for jumpers and then she like fouling you and swatting your shit, batting your shit down. Man, goaltender. Nah, she whooping your ass. Give me a midget. Hey, I'm done, bro. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. As I get older too, when I talk to females, I find out like a lot of y'all dudes be lying about y'all height. Cause when I tell girls my height, they be like, "What's your like really?" They be like, I never understood why they was doing that. And then they would tell me it's cause the motherfuckers like y'all short dudes be like, "Yeah, I'm 6'1", and she meet you and you built like Spud Webb. You ain't no motherfucking what? You ain't Matt Barnes height. You Spud Webb, bro. You Muggsy Bogues. You built like goddamn Emmanuel Lewis. You built like Cisco. Talking about you 6'1". Where? 6'1" where? Y'all be lying to these women. Stop lying. It's 2020. Ego, I seen you at the ATL Atlanta fight, at the tank fight, bro. You a tall dude. Yeah, man, we working. Atlanta's cool. I like Atlanta. Somebody told me Atlanta got Thirsty Thursdays and all the drinks is like $1. What? That's crazy. They said like top shelf drinks is $1 or $5 or whatever it was. Happy hour, bro. Atlanta trying to raise alcoholics. I ain't trying to turn y'all to alcoholics. I'm just trying to turn y'all to motherfucking thugs with this thug passion, bro. Atlanta gotta chill. $1, like that's crazy. We ain't got a price like that in Cali. You get some watered down, some tequila and water or something for $12. That's about it. Shout out to my man Cursor. Listen, let me talk. I gotta get to this boxing stuff, cause some of y'all get mad. God damn it, I came for the boxing. Y'all be mad as fuck. It's my channel. I do what I want. I talk about what I want when I want. Y'all, they be mad, bro. Cursor, they be mad at me. They be cussing me out. I came for the goddamn boxing. If you want to talk about your personal life, go to Facebook. They be telling me what to do and shit. Make a Facebook page. I came for boxing. Boxing only. Like, motherfuckers act like boxing the end of the world. Oh my gosh, my man Hamza with the super duper chat. Yeah, the money keep coming in. All right, I gotta get to it. My man Hamza just hit me up with the care package. Let's see what he got to say. Bam. We got action. Shout out to Hamza, my man, Netherlands. He said, what's up, brother? What up? Did you see that BT Sports, quote, debate with Tyson Fury's father in there? These people are really lying to themselves because they fear what's going to happen February 22nd. So much contradictory statements to pick apart that you don't know where to start. Paulie really disappointed me, though. I didn't watch it. I seen, like, previews of it. And, I think Peter Fury tried to bet somebody. He tried to bet somebody money that Wilder won't win or something. Bro, my thing is that, whoa, hold on. Old media be lying. That's just what it is. Smash the like button. They liars. They shapeshifters. They are liars. They try to conform to whatever's current, and we're supposed to just forget about their past statements and shit. Listen, all that 10 rounds to 2. Listen, put it this way. I'm going to say it straight up. If you think Tyson Fury won 10 rounds to 2, hit the unsubscribe button. Or if you subscribe, hit the button again, and then it'll say unsubscribe. Unsubscribe from my channel right now because I don't want you ever. Ever. I don't want you here, bro. Because you're not doing nothing for this sport, for this community. 10 rounds to 2 is fucking ridiculous, bro. So that means Wilder lost everything clearly. Every single round except for the ones you absolutely can't take from him because they were 10-8 rounds. Get the fuck out of here, bro. If you think Tyson Fury won this bullshit 10 rounds to 2, get the fuck out of him. I don't want you here. Don't be here. This is not the spot. It's not bracking for you here. Like, it just sounds like, and I'm talking about a stern 10 rounds to 2. Not like, oh, it's possible. You just feel it's inconceivable that Wilder won any of the first 5 rounds. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. It was a 12-round fight. Y'all sound stupid as a motherfucker. This is what I'm talking about. And I got to talk about the Gary Russell Jr. I wasn't really pleased with the commentary on that Showtime card. If you believe 10 rounds to 2 was the real lick, I mean, it's foolish. But this what happens. Old media, they don't know shit about boxing. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of racism and people who have these inherent biases for whatever reason. Like I said, some of them are racist. And they have to resort. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Boxing is a mathematical scoring. So outside of the fact that Wilder really should have been credited with the knockout, because you don't really put a fighter through that and hope he can get up and not get permanently damaged from a major puncher like Wilder, the way Tyson Fury fell. So putting that long count and the fact that the fight should have been stopped in the 12th, put all that aside, right? There's no way Tyson Fury won 10 rounds to 2. And I don't feel he even believes he really won 10 rounds to 2 because he's making excuses. He's saying, hey, I came off a 3-year layoff and you didn't get the best version of me. So I'm supposed to believe that you dominated him and you were off of a alleged 3-year layoff and you weren't even in shape. You weren't even in the shape that you needed to be, but you dominated him. Get him out of here, bro. That don't even make sense. So you weren't even at your best because of the long layoff, but you still dominated him 10 rounds to 2. You were the one that fled to ESPN and instead of fighting him again immediately, took 2 tune-ups that were much lighter than Wilder's last 2 fights. Again, you guys could try to help the man, the UK and stuff, and say all this bullshit, but you guys look foolish. You look foolish to even spout this stuff out. So you weren't even at your best. You weren't in shape. That's what you want me to believe. And you still dominate him 10 rounds to 2. Despite, bro, listen like this. If you were winning a fight 10 rounds to 2, how do you get caught like that if you're in total control? Gary Russell just fought last night, and he had control of most of the fight, for sure, which we'll get to. He never got knocked down. He never got knocked out. And Nyambiyar did better in the second half. But and Gary Russell, you could tell he started getting tired. But he didn't get knocked out and knocked unconscious. So it wasn't bro, they want, when it comes to non-black fighters, they always want consolation prizes, participation points, participation prizes and shit. Oh, he didn't get knocked out though. Oh, Dominic Reyes almost beat John Jones, and I haven't watched the fight, so I haven't scored it or whatever. But I'm hearing various things. People like, basically, a lot of people don't like John Jones, but people that are like DC Cormier don't like John Jones. But he says he saw it for Reyes, but you can't really scream robbery because it really could have went either way. And this is someone we know that don't fuck with John Jones like that. And he's saying it's not a robbery, but on Twitter, everybody say, "Oh, it's a fucking robbery. It's a robbery, man." But a known nemesis is not saying it. Bro, I heard the second or third round could have went either way. Tough titty. Shout out to John Jones. I ain't watched it, so I don't know. I'll make my decision after I watch it. Anywho, I don't even care about that. This is literally not even what this video is about. Yeah, this Tyson Fury 10 rounds to 2. Then why did you take tune-up fight? Why are you fighting Tom Schwarzenegger? You should be on top of the world, because the only thing that stops you from being confident is the belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should still have the confidence of a champion if you in your heart know you want it. You get what I'm saying? Like Derevyanchenko, he didn't get the belt from Golovkin, but we know he beat his ass. So I look for Derevyanchenko to be confident in his next fight. Why wouldn't he be confident in his next fight? He really feels he gave it to Triple G. So all that shit is cap. Here's another thing that's cap. You notice a lot of these people that for the last year plus since the first Wilder Fury fight, they're all of a sudden picking Wilder. These dudes are, old media dudes are shape shifters. They are not real. They make believe. All this hootenanny, hollering and hooting about Fury bodied Wilder and beat him 10 rounds to 2. And now you have the opportunity to pick Tyson Fury in a fresh set of downs, a fresh fight, right? This is 1st and 10. No confidence in Tyson Fury from the same people that have been arguing 10 rounds to 2. And saying nobody wants to see Wilder versus Ortiz 2. Nobody wants to see Wilder Brazil. Okay, then why are you not backing Tyson Fury to win? These dudes are liars. There's nothing else needs to be proven to show that. They don't believe what they're saying. How you gonna argue with someone for, like, that's like saying I'm faster than someone in a foot race and arguing this same standpoint for a year plus, and then I have a chance to race him again, and then now I don't want to do it, Or like the people who were arguing my side and say, man, ego he faster than Usain Bolt. When it comes down to it, me and Usain Bolt finna re-race after a year and a half. We're about to re-race. And then even the people that were siding with me and the people who were saying that ego will burn Usain Bolt, now all of a sudden they picking Usain Bolt to beat me. That goes to show you they never believed. If you believe, then something has to move you off your position and has to change you and give you a reason to no longer feel how you once felt. So they've maintained that Fury was won 10 rounds to 2, and Wilder's a bum, and wild style, wilding out Wilder, all this stupid shit, chicken leg Wilder. But now 2 weeks out, when it comes down to it, these same motherfuckers ain't betting that way. They're not picking Tyson Fury to win, a lot of them. So it's like you wasted everybody's time, just like Joshua Wilder's situation. It's like some people in this internet age, they just want to argue, They just want to ruffle feathers and argue, but they don't believe it, They don't believe it. People argued day and night over some goddamn Joshua versus Wilder fight and what would happen. And then as soon as Joshua loses to Ruiz, these motherfuckers drop off like flies. They just disappear. They disappear. Like, hey, what about all the people that was arguing day and night? Same thing with Wilder, Dillian White. Eddie Hearn was telling you some bullshit, saying Wilder had to get through Dillian White to prove himself and build his UK. Why aren't they arguing the same shit? Meanwhile, your boy Ego, I've been arguing the same points, and I'm still here. I'm saying, hey, when is Canelo or Golovkin gonna fight Charlo? When they're gonna fight Andrade, who's aligned with Dazn, or who was on HBO when they was on HBO? When he was at 54, Canelo was at 54, 55. I'm arguing the same points. When is Triple G gonna step up his resume? I'm arguing the same points. These dudes ain't. They saying Wilder need to build his UK profile. Nobody even say that dumb shit no more, cause they know the prodigal son has returned, and they know it's digital mob new media, bro. They can't even argue the same point because it don't last no length of time. Meanwhile, I keep saying, when's Canelo gonna fight Better Biev and these guys that all of his fans say he's not afraid of and he wants to fight and he's gonna get to them. But when is he gonna get to them people? When is he gonna get to Canelo, David Benavidez, Better Biev, Caleb Plant, Charlo, Andre? Win. Shout out to J-Rock. When are you going to get to these people? Shout out to T Bonafide. We so certified, we bonafide. Good work, bro. Keep that pressure on them. Absolutely. They're liars. So I don't believe them. I don't believe them one bit. Tyson Fury 10 rounds to 2. So it's inconceivable that Wilder won any rounds outside of the knockdown rounds. That don't even sound realistic. And that's what old media has to do. They can't even sound remotely realistic because they know if you give Wilder any more rounds than 2, then that puts it at a draw or Wilder winning. So you got to say some extremist shit like that. So you want me to believe Tyson Fury fled to ESPN, took a light ass schedule with 2 fights, didn't even look good in one of them with Otto Vailin because he beat his ass 10 rounds to 2. You want me to believe it was a master class, but he only landed 13 more punches than Wilder in 12 rounds. That's like 1.1 punch per round. You fucking imbeciles. Do you see how stupid this sounds? There's a 12-round fight, and Tyson Fury landed 13 more punches, and we know he didn't land the more damaging punches. So 13, we'll just subtract 1 punch. That's 1 punch per round for 12 rounds more that Tyson Fury landed, which was probably a jab or something that didn't hurt Wilder because I never seen him hurt. So you mean to tell me it's a masterclass boxing, and in all actuality, Tyson Fury landed really 1 punch more than Wilder and never hurt him for 12 rounds? That's not big enough of a gap. You only land 1 more punch than your opponent for 12 rounds, and he's doing the more damage. But once again, when you're a white fighter, when you're a fighter, the complexion for the protection, or non-black, that old media chooses to put you at this pedestal, then they're gonna give you all the consolation prizes and second place trophies, and you shoulda won, shoulda, coulda, woulda, all this bullshit. Just like they did Ward Kovalev. Oh yeah, Kovalev, man, he whooped Ward's ass. Okay, you got an opportunity to whoop his ass again. Never can do it. Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, whoop his ass again. You lost. Sugar Ray made you quit, and then he beat you a 3rd time later on. Bro, it's the same shit. Maidana beat Floyd's ass. Do it again. They never could do it again. Castillo, he fought you again the same year. Beat his ass again and prove what it was. Like, we've seen it in boxing. We've seen it where, like, Juanma Lopez, he beat Rocky Martinez. They were trying to make Salido beat Juanma Lopez, who was linked to fight Gamboa at the time. And then guess what? Salido said, fuck that. That wasn't no fluke. Beat him again in Puerto Rico. So why don't Maidana do that against Floyd? Why don't Castillo do that against Floyd? Why don't Kovalev do that against Dre Ward? You know? Why doesn't Roberto Duran do that? And motherfuckers always make an excuse. Oh, Roberto Duran, he was partying, he gained too much weight. That's his fucking problem. Legend, but that's his problem. I don't care if you partying. That's your business. If you want to do coke, you want to do a little coke, party, drink, that's your shit. Then you ain't as dedicated. Sugar Ray Leonard, that you can't get nobody a loss on their record and expect them to not want that back as a true fighter, and then be fucking off just like Andy Ruiz. That if he want to eat, empanadas and shit, that's what he did, and now you lost the belts because of it. Kamal Oz, $5 super chat. When is D-Ball Dillian, the delusional and deceitful druggy ducker, gonna face Luis Ortiz? February 25th. No one cares about his emails because we know he ducked Ortiz and Pulev. Ooh. Mr. 704. Salute Ego, old media getting crucified. And you know this, man. Facts. They hitting y'all with facts, bro. Eagles Army, they all hitting y'all with facts. How you argue something for a year plus and then you have a chance to run it back and now you don't have that same energy. This is the internet shit. Now people are not picking Tyson Fury. They've told us that Tyson Fury is the #1 heavyweight and Tyson Fury whooped Wilder 10 rounds to 2, but a lot of these people dropped off and they not picking him. What they do is the pussy way is they won't say much because they know that they pick Wilder to win and they believe Wilder will win. And if in the event that Tyson Fury win, then they'll pop back up. So right now they're in some sort of like sabbatical where they just disappear. Like when I made the Andy Ruiz 7 reasons because I thought he would beat Joshua, these Joshua Man fans were nowhere to be found because they knew that the prediction sounded realistic and Joshua didn't give people much to go off of and have faith that he would get it done and impress. So they just disappear for a while, and then as soon as Joshua wins, then they'll come back. Bro, it's not proving nothing. If you got the balls, put your money on Tyson Fury. Bet a couple stacks. Don't wait till it happens, and we all know what happens. Be the front runner. Get in front of it. If you think Tyson Fury's gonna win, cool. Pick him. Bet some money on him. But they don't do that. They disappear for a minute, hoping he'll win. And then if he does win, then they'll come back. But if he loses, then they just fucking go to the next situation or the next fight. We don't do that here. This is my job. I gotta show face, right or wrong. I'm not finna just not have no money, not make money on YouTube because I was wrong on a fight prediction. So I gotta face the music. But this internet shit, people don't want to face it. They'll just do another username, another account. I don't have that luxury. And I don't see no one running with this Fury gonna knock out Wilder in 2 rounds bullshit. They don't believe it, bro. Fury said like, it's not even sounding realistic. You didn't knock Steve Cunningham or Otto Violin out in 2 rounds, but you gonna knock Wilder out in 2? Even if you were to knock out Wilder, 2 that don't even sound realistic. Just like when Bob Arum, 2 top ranked people, Bob Arum just recently said Devin Haney ain't in the top 10. Man, come on. You gotta make it sound halfway believable. You gotta at least try to make it sound somewhat realistic. Shout out to B More, man. Devin Haney ain't in the top 10 though, for real. That's what you want me to believe? Lightweight is not packed that much where you can't tell what's going on. It really is not. Yeah, bro. It took 7-9 rounds or whatever for Steve Cunningham, a cruiserweight. But Wilder, who bodied you in the 12th. The other thing is this. Wilder figured out something late in the final round and there were no more rounds. The fight was over. So why would I imagine that Tyson Fury, the last memory that Tyson Fury has was the 11th, 12th round. So why would I believe that Tyson Fury is going to just forget about even if he forgot what happened in the 12th round, because he was dazed and knocked out, he's probably watched the tapes several times by now. So why would I believe he's just going to come out aggressive, fighting a fight that he can't really win? You got to stop Wilder, bro. Wilder's the greatest puncher in boxing history. Bro, you can throw... Oh, my gosh. Luis Ortiz Just listen to how incredible this is. And I'm not doing too much. Smash the like button. Somebody do a like check and let me know where we're at. Somebody do a like check. I gotta know. I gotta paste this shit. We gotta get the likes higher. Come on, y'all. Smash the like button. I shouldn't have to babysit it. Get the likes up. I'm gonna keep going. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on because that's low for where we need to be. But anyway, my thing is this. This is basically the 13th round with Wilder and Fury. So you don't know how it's gonna go. Wilder, this is how incredible it is. Wilder was losing, in my book, every round to Luis Ortiz in the rematch. Really because Luis Ortiz is dope and he's good and he came in shape and correct. Wilder didn't even have momentum and just knocked the man out with one punch. That's hard to do in boxing. Because when the fight starts shifting, the pendulum starts to shift and the ebb and flow starts to shift, you'll see people start losing that. Like, even in football, like my Niners, we lost the Super Bowl. You could tell we were up by 10 and then they caught up. You could start seeing that the ebb and flow of the game was starting to shift, and the Chiefs and Mahomes started developing the momentum. From what happened in the first half and the first 3 quarters, you could kind of see the game started to get like chippy and like, close. Wilder didn't do that, bro. He just blasted Luis Ortiz with one shot. That's incredible because it's hard to just reverse all that work someone put in. You know what Wilder is like? It's like Wilder's like Jenga. I'm gonna start calling him Deontay Jenga Wilder. The game of Jenga, I'm not gonna bore y'all with the actual rule set, but the game of Jenga, where you have these building blocks, it's all like built, and then you slowly one by one start taking pieces out. I'm the king of analogies. Y'all just gotta face that. So anyway, one by one, you versus other players start removing slivers and blocks from the Jenga. Once it starts getting chippy and it gets to a certain level and somebody removed a certain block, one block removed from the wrong area or bumping the next block will cause the whole Jenga building to topple. Like if you have to pull it out surgical and slow, and then if that was like kind of a foundation block, then the whole thing is just Leaning Tower of Pisa. Wilder is like Jenga. All he has to do is like one punch, aka that one false move, that one, like his opponents is playing Jenga when they play Wilder. That's a better way to put it. His opponents are playing Jenga when they deal with Wilder, because if they make the wrong move, aka pull out that one block, the whole shit's gonna topple over. That toppling over, that where all the blocks, the Jenga blocks fall, that means your ass got knocked out. So every time you fight Wilder, you playing Jenga. If you make, a subtle move, or you throw a punch and leave it out there, or pull it back too slow and he catches you, that's like pulling out one of the wrong blocks in Jenga and this shit just topple over, fall, and you lose. That's pretty incredible for boxing because it's hard to get that momentum going sometimes. Crazy. Let me talk about Gary Russell, because I know I wanted to talk about that. I feel, and I'm trying my best to use my platform and my voice and influence to do what's right for boxing and inform you guys. That's why I try to tell you. What did I tell you about that fight? I said, Nayan Bayar, he can scrap. He's a silver medalist, arguably beat the guy that beat Shakur Stevenson in the previous Olympics. He's a silver medalist. I've watched him before, and I told you. Right? And what did the fight prove? Gary Russell. A bit interesting. See, this. Listen, like Wesley said to Woody Harrelson, y'all ain't listening to Jimmy. I thought Gary Russell Nambiar was an incredible fight for boxing fans. Like, if you're a real boxing fan, if you're not caught up in the glamour and glitz of this guy having the best name and shit, that was a very good fight. That was a very, very good, awesome, excellent fight. Because that's my type of fight, because it has action, but it has technique, and it was tactical. That wasn't just a bit okay or a good fight. That was an awesome, because it's playing chess at the highest of levels. That was an awesome fight. And see, people like me, I'm not blown away by what some of the people get blown away by. Mindless action. Like, I don't care about that. I don't care about just people bashing their brains in. You know what I'm saying? Like, just punching each other and they both suck. You know, they both don't have no adjustments, no defense. That, to me, I could see that in the streets. You know, you go to a club or some shit, come to Oakland, you see people, crackheads or some shit fight. I don't care. I want to see, like, you trained your whole life to have, you know, a third of a skill set. I don't really care about that. Nambiar, definitely going to support his career. Shout out to Mongolia. As Gary Russell Jr., that was an incredible fight. Very good, very tactical, high-speed chess match. I'll say it like this. Gary Russell Jr., he has one of the best jabs in boxing. Now add his name officially, if you didn't already, to the Charlo brothers, Errol Spence, Triple G, Kovalev. Add his name to that list. He has Errol Spence. I don't know if I said him. Errol Spence showed you in the Mikey Garcia fight. He got an awesome jab. So everybody from Texas, basically. Charlo, Jamal, Errol. And then Wilder got a slept-on jab. But I don't know if he uses it enough for me to put him on there. But he has an authoritative jab. He just got to use it all the time. But Gary Russell, incredible jab. Mikey Garcia has a good jab too. Canelo has a good jab, but he's not regular with it. Consistent jab, Gary Russell. Awesome. He didn't even care if the jab landed. That's boxing. Gary Russell has phenomenal fundamentals. He didn't care if the jab landed. There's different types of jabs, up jabs, rangefinder jabs. He was shooting them all. And he was doing them crisp, and he was in bunches. That's what you do as a shorter man. See, Gary Russell he's the prototype. He's the prototype of a skillful guy. He got power. He got speed. He showed durability in the chin. He's always well conditioned, and he has amateur experience and then pro experience. He's a very good boxer. Very, very good. I just want to see him more often. Doubling, tripling the jab, excellent. People don't know shit about boxing. They feel like Lennox Lewis and Klitschko and tall guys are the only ones that can jab. That's not accurate. You could be shorter man and still jab. Anybody could jab. It might take a little more effort if your arms are short or some shit, or better timing, but anybody could jab. You could be short or tall. But a lot of people think that you have to be Lennox Lewis 6'5" or some shit to jab and keep the shorter man off. The shorter man was keeping the bigger man off with a fucking jab. Bro, he was getting busy with that jab. Errol Spence kind of did that to Mikey Garcia. So, Gary Russell clearly won the fight. First 5-6 rounds, Nambiar was trying. He was trying, but he couldn't get past that jab. While Gary Russell was at his best and fresh, he could not. He could not. Bro, it sounded like a snake striking him every single time. That's a motherfucking jab. He could not get past it. He was getting discouraged, and bro, he didn't know what to do. That jab was, and that's what people do. But wait, there's more. It's not just the jab. Gary had combinations behind the jab. Just awesome stuff, bro. Like, I don't want to see someone just jab. Bro, follow that up with something. he put the 2s and 3s and shit behind the jab. Gary Russell looked very sharp, very, very sharp, especially in the first half of the fight. Like, I was like, damn, this is incredible. Now, if you go to my tweets, listen, I don't be capping. I tell you everything in real time. Follow me. Oh, that's fucked up. I just got an alert. It said Kobe Bryant pilot deliberately broke flight rules. Damn. Listen. Follow me. Look, this is me putting it in the fight. Russell's jab and hand speed giving King Tug all the problems this far. I told you. Look, this is what I said in round 3 or 4. The danger with King Tug is that he seems durable and keeps coming forward, so it will be interesting to see if Gary Russell Jr. can keep this pace. 857. That's exactly what happened. Gary Russell, from being so active and being in there with a durable person, around round 6 or so, King Tug was just still here. King Tug, a good game plan for him is he was well conditioned and he weathered the early storm of being jabbed to death and getting hit with strong combinations, and he didn't get ultimately so discouraged where he couldn't do anything, where he had nothing in the second half of the fight. And I told you in my predictive text that as the fighters flatten out, it was going to get interesting, because King Tug was like, he was just stayed in front of Gary Russell, and that wears you down. And it could be discouraging. Gary Russell has knockout power, and this dude just won't go away. So he made Gary Russell almost work consistently at a very frenetic pace with that pressure, and stayed on top of him. And then he was able to get some stuff done in the second half of the fight, where King Tug had really good body shots. Very subtle, but really good. And I think you started seeing Gary Russell was feeling them body shots, especially late in the fight, because you're already tired. That's surgical. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. That's surgical work. Very skilled. This is elite level shit, that fight. And if y'all can't see it, y'all don't hear Jimmy. King Tug had really good body work, which was very important in the second half of the fight. Had he done a little bit more in the first half, he might have been able to stop Gary Russell Jr. But see, boxing is a strategy. It's a strategy. The bottom line, King Tug, he didn't let enough things go and he couldn't get past that jab to secure some of the early rounds. So boxing is the sweet science. You got to do stuff and set up stuff early to pay dividends late when you're tired. King Tug he lost too many. Gary Russell banked way too many early rounds for him to win. But he held a good account of himself in the second half. But without the early investment in the body, like if King Tug had been going to Gary Russell's body effectively and getting past that jab in the first 5 rounds, then he might have been able to do something in the second half of the fight. Like put Gary Russell in a bad position. Because it was similar to the Joseph Jojo Diaz fight for Russell, where he was fighting a guy way bigger than him, and the guy kept coming, didn't get too discouraged, and Gary Russell started to get tired. So, awesome fight. King Tug, his team told him to ramp it up, and he did. Around 5, probably 6, round 6, and he started putting a lot more pressure on, pressure with the offense and taking more chances, and it just made for a good fight. Very good fight. Now I tell you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. So salute to both warriors. Showtime had a really good card, actually. I enjoyed the Rigondeaux fight as well, and the Arguello whatever versus Valette. It was really a good triple header. Bro, you say you're not biased. I love how you praise Gary Russell. You can't spell Russell, so that's strike 1. But Triple G, who has the best jab in boxing, you hate on him constantly. Yet Wilder even told you the jab is the setup punch. Block him. Bro, what are you talking about? So Triple G has the best jab in boxing, but the shorter Derevyanchenko was getting straight to him. Triple G has a good jab, but how's it the best in boxing? But he couldn't keep Derevyanchenko off of him even after knocking him down. You don't know shit. Bow down to your ruler. Who next? Yeah, Triple G had the best jab in boxing, but he was getting his ass tore up from the floor up. Toe up from the flow up. Get this man out of here. Charlo jab looked crispier than that. Triple G's, bro. I had a jab. I had Derevyanchenko whoop my ass. Bro, his jab wasn't. Where was his jab last night? You had the shorter Canelo was doing work too. Bro, get this man out of here. So Canelo was beating Triple G's ass for the first 8 rounds in the rematch versus Gary Russell's jab. He was keeping the taller fighter at bay, couldn't do anything for 5-6 rounds. But Triple G got the best jab in boxing. And reject your deposit. Stupid as fuck. I told y'all. Nyambe, see, they mad. Fear of a black planet. Black excellence. They hate it. They hate it so bad. If you praise a black fighter, they hate it. They cannot stand it. Tony Harrison got a good ass jab. Shout out to T. Willie. Bro, they hate it. They cannot. They want you to give a white fighter whatever same credit. Bro, if I see it the same, I'll give it the same credit. Triple G got a good jab. Kovalev got a better jab than Triple G. To be honest. Canelo had less success versus Kovalev in the first 8 rounds than he did with Golovkin. Canelo was getting to Golovkin. Ain't nobody mad, you just dumb. Block him. I'm just dumb, but you dumb enough to keep coming back under fake profiles. Rat! Oh my God, block him. That's all we need to read, y'all. I ain't reading the rest of this bullshit. Keep wasting your time if y'all want. Block him. Yeah, block him. Yeah. Fuck what you talking about. Gary Russell's jab was beautiful. Shout out to that black man. The Black Channel. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it. Shout out to that black guy. That black Gary Russell Jr. Yeah. They mad as fuck. Bro, Gary Russell Jr.'s jab kept the taller silver medalist at bay. Golovkin is a silver medalist, and he was getting worked for the first half of the Canelo rematch. That's not the same thing. Triple G had the height and reach advantage over Derevyanchenko. And Derevyanchenko was getting on the inside and fucking up Golovkin to the body. Where's that jab at? He did not have the best jab in boxing. Once again, y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. When they hate, donate. I'm not playing with y'all. See, right on time. L7, block them. Facts. What did tunnel vision get blocked for? Man, shooters, come on. Y'all gotta stop. I told y'all gotta time it. Y'all blocking Eagle's army instead of the actual rats. Smash the like button. Anyway, shout out to Gary Russell Jr. Excellent jab. Excellent fight. Shout out to King Tug. Very good fight. Very surgical. Here, let me talk about the ugly. Showtime commentary. Bro, the money keep coming in. What can I say? I keep getting interrupted. Gennaro Carrillo. $10 super chat. I love to block him. Salute to Eagles Army. Facts. They mad, bro. We just getting money talking boxing. That's why they can't stay away. Hate to see a young brother shine. Gary Russell is fast as fuck, too. Listen, Showtime commentary has been... Like, I publicly said that I feel like Showtime has the best commentary crew. Block him. He back. Block him. I publicly said that, but I feel like there's been some slippage. When they hate, donate. Every time this motherfucker come back, somebody got to donate. Yeah, donate. When they hate, donate. $1. Let's get it. I feel like there's been some slippage. So for the Abu Leda fight, I thought Paulie Malignaggi was off. Like, it's like Paulie's begrudged against dark-skinned punchers, like guys who are action punchers and big punchers and shit. Like, he was saying stuff like, oh, Velez, like, it's like he was giving Velez all this credit, and I thought neither of them had a defense, and they were both just Abuelo was getting the better of the punches. You know what I mean? He was just getting the better of the punches until the 12th round, basically. You know, he was clipping him. And then Paulie kept talking about how the Arbolado or whatever was doing this, and he needs to do this. And even when he started doing it, it's like Paulie didn't want to be wrong because he had said whatever he said. So he started basically saying the success that Arbolado was having was because of Jason Velez wasn't doing X, Y, and Z, and he's getting tired. But what made him tired? That's my thoughts. What made him tired? He didn't just get up and just start feeling tired. He was getting tired because he was getting hit. He was getting hit hard, and this guy's a puncher. So that depleted something. But shout out to Jason Velez. He showed a lot of heart in the 12th round, and it looked like he was about to get a stoppage almost in the 12th. So that was a fun fight. Then the Rigondeaux fight, I thought Paulie Malignaggi's commentary on Rigondeaux, he was actually praising block him. Okay, so that's $2. He was actually praising Rigondeaux, which I thought Rigondeaux deserved praise outside of that first round. But then the rest of the Showtime commentary crew, by and large, were like damn near anti like Rigondeaux. They weren't giving him credit for what he was doing and the type of fight. And listen, it's getting very old. It's sounding like HBO 2.0. This is my personal opinion. The money, there's the $2. I told you the money keep coming in. Gift is sold. They could keep hating. Salute to Russell Brothers, DMV stand up. You already know what it is. DMV, y'all got one. Or y'all got a few, because there's a bunch of them Gary motherfuckers. Gary Jr., Gary the Third, Gary Jr. They got a lot of them Russells. They like russet potatoes and Russell potato. Them motherfuckers, there's a couple of them. But anyway, shout out to them. Listen, I did not like the Rigondeaux commentary except for Paulie. So it's weird because I used to find myself always agreeing with Paulie. Thought he had like a lot of good insight, but now it's hit or miss because I thought Paulie's commentary on the previous fight with Jason Velez and Ablado, you know, I thought it was really off what he was saying. But then the Rigondeaux, I thought it was smack dab on, and I thought the other promoters were off, you know. And then Paulie was good on the Russell fight. So it's kind of like hit or miss. But the other, like Al Bernstein, Steve Farhood, and Moral Ronald or whatever, they kept focusing on weird stuff. Like we all have ears and everything's audible. So it's like, why do you have to highlight the crowd booing and keep making that a focal point? What does that do for your TV viewers? Mike from Boston, $1 super chat. Appreciate you. Yeah, Farhood's scorecard was crazy. I tried to tune it out, but I remember it was something crazy. Like, I forgot what fight it was even. I really tried to tune this shit out. Bro, they were focusing on Rigondeaux crowd booing. Who cares, man? Fuck them people. You know, not like that, but it's just like, who cares? Them motherfuckers drunk and like, I don't care about stuff. To me, that's not where boxing's at. There's a lot of people who are ignorant to what they see because they ain't not finna do it. They like, I just had too much respect for this. You fuck around and get in there. You fight Better Biv and see if you run and all this gay, like, weird shit. You know? Like, all these games and shit people be playing be, I don't know, man. It just be weird. It's just like, oh, he ran. Okay, you fight Better Biv. And then we see if you run. You gotta have respect for the sport. You really do. And it's like focusing on the boos of the crowd. What does that do? Like, you know, we watching the fight from at home. You see what I'm saying? So why we need to know what the crowd is booing? their displeasure, and you keep going back to that. That don't build your telecast. You know, oh, but the crowd just booed. You know, we're hearing a ring of boos, and that's like, to me, that's more like casual talking. Like, the real boxing fans don't want to hear that. Like, break down, like, tell me some Rigondeaux facts. Tell me some facts about homeboy he was fighting. What's the dude's name again? Solis. Bro, he's desperate. He came back. That's funny. Anyway, it don't make sense. Oh, hey, but the crowd's booing again. Steve Farhood's car was crazy. They were talking about Rigondeaux this and like Cursor. He know what I'm talking about. Like, for here, let me break down the Rigondeaux fight real quick. When it comes to this Rigondeaux stuff, he is a 39-year-old, 40-year-old man, right? And I thought he should be a little bit more active, but then I should have known better, because he does this sometimes. He's surgical and he's economical, and like I'll show you what I tweeted. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Oh, this was Steve Farhood said. He said Rigondeaux was up by 1 point, and I said LOL, with the 10-8 round clearly hurting Solis in round 10. Bro, that was a horrible scorecard. He literally said at the end of the fight, Rigondeaux by 1 point. Rigondeaux, his worst round was round 1 for sure. Then Rigondeaux started controlling the real estate, better defense, landing the better shots, and by mid-fight he was in total control and won every round. Got a 10-8 round, you know, hurt the dude and froze him and got his legs frozen, you know, his legs stiffened up, and then he got hurt bad in 10 rounds. Steve Farhood talking about it, Rigondeaux by 1 point. Sometimes I even question my sanity when I watch boxing, because I'm not saying I'm better than the fighters or trainers and shit like that, but I just feel like, what am I watching, right? What am I watching that you guys aren't watching? He been back 2 more times, so that's $2 more. Somebody, when they hate, donate. Yeah, I just really feel like that. I'm like, what am I watching? What are people seeing? Like, how is boxing so hard for everyone to consume, and people consume it so differently? Talking about Tyson Fury won 10 rounds to 2. Man, come on. Literally Rigondeaux by 1 point. Really? I don't see it. I thought Rigondeaux, outside of that first round, it was the Rigondeaux show. He kind of like the first couple rounds he was slow, like he didn't really throw many punches. But here's a thought. Look at my commentary. I said commentators put too much emphasis on throwing a lot of punches. Activity, yes, but work smarter, not harder. Why throw 100 punches around if you can increase your accuracy, throw 45, and keep your accuracy high with pinpoint shots? Effort is not the same as efficiency. Listen, this ain't just boxing shit. This is not boxing shit. This is for your life. Let me drop a gem real quick. Smash the like button. The real is back. A lot of people in this world, especially in America, they confuse effort with efficiency. The moment you do that, the moment you are fucked, because effort means nothing without efficiency. You could put in a lot of effort to something. That doesn't mean it's efficient. Like, for example, oh my gosh, the money keep coming in. Shout out to Tony Boswell. He back. The channel members is back. The Army Green is back. See, this is what happens every time they hate. Just donate. We working. Get your claps up. Shout out to my man, Tony Boswell. Listen, in life, effort is not the same as efficiency. You can put in a lot of effort. That doesn't mean you put in a lot of efficient work. Right? I got you. Hamza. I could spend 8 hours working on something, but if I'm not working on the right parts of it, then doesn't mean I was efficient with it. Like, let's say you were trying to clean your house and you spent 8 hours cleaning the house, but then you ever clean, like go to clean, and then you find an organizer container or something under your bed, and then you start looking through it and it's a bunch of like old papers and miscellaneous stuff, and you start going through that, and then it takes a while because you're looking one by one through documents. So if you meant to clean your house and you spent 7 hours out of the 8 discarding and going through documents, then your house is not clean. You didn't get the kitchen, you didn't do the 2 bathrooms, you didn't do the master bedroom, you didn't do your kids' room, you didn't vacuum, didn't do the living room, you didn't sweep mop. So that's a lot of effort you put in, 7 hours, but you stayed in your room and didn't complete anything. You just cleaned this random organizer. That all those papers were organized in a organizer tote. You could have just let that sit there, got the bigger picture done, and then worried about that shit later. You see? And that's kind of how it is with Riggin now. The man is 40 years old. Why people put too much emphasis on throwing punches? Why do you care about throwing 200 punches, but since you have no accuracy, you just threw 200? You threw 200 and landed 60 versus a guy who only threw 70, 80 punches and he still lands 60. I mean, who did the better work? The guy who threw 200 plus and then he missed 150 of his punches? I mean, that don't really mean nothing. When they hate, donate. Mr. 704, facts. That's what I'm saying. People put too much emphasis on that. And that's what we seen in the Rigondeaux fight. In the Rigondeaux fight, it was like, Hamza, I didn't get anything come through. I didn't see it. In the Rigondeaux fight, he didn't throw hella punches, but as soon as he started landing those meaningful shots, bruh, that left hand is butter. Rigondeaux's left hand be fucking dudes up. He hit dude with an uppercut, backed him up. He started hitting him with some straight lefts or whatever. Dude's legs was stiffened up and all that, you know. So what he did, he showed you he could be economical, pick his shots, whether you think that's boring or not, and then get the same success rate. Okay, it come through right now. When they hate, donate. Shout out to my man Hamza. Peep game, that's a narrative they want to put out. Nobody wants to see these guys fight, giving Hopes a valid excuse to duck and skip weight classes like they did to Rigondeaux. You know they want to sanction Hopes, the great Hopes, ducking black fighters who stand a good chance of losing to. They want black fighters to get desperate and jump weight classes to get fights and be at a disadvantage. Nothing but the truth. Facts. Like Rigondeaux. Bro, the man's fighting at 118. I told you. Remember, bro, my channel, we just control the narrative. When he was at 122, I told you, I said in my opinion, Rigondeaux can make 118 still. His last fight last night was at 118. I told you that. I thought he could still get something done with Lomachenko, but I knew he was at a weight disadvantage. But I just said, okay, Donaire was big and strong, so Rigondeaux can put on the same type of effort. But I was wrong in that, you know. But truth be told, Lomachenko didn't even look good versus Rigondeaux. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. To the point where I was even surprised Rigondeaux would even quit. Rigondeaux was ducking and Lomachenko was getting mad, rabbit punching. Loma didn't even look good in that fight, bro. Fuck what y'all talking about. He really, people raving like that was some Mayweather versus Corrales. This shit. It was not nothing like that. I was surprised that Rigondeaux even quit in the fight, to be honest, because it was a weird point. I was like, damn, he's not continuing. So that's my honest truth. I've seen much better performances from Lomachenko. So it wasn't even that type of fight, bro. He wasn't even landing like that. He was like, Rigondeaux was still defensive and he was missing. And he was rabbit punching and complaining to the ref and shit. See, but once again, when you the great white hope and all these people that old media put in the forefront, then they keep selling it like what you did was something epic. But then when Mayweather fights Corrales or Arturo Gatti, they act like that wasn't shit. They act like Mayweather or Canelo wasn't shit. Let me ask you right now. Mayweather, Canelo, or Tyson Fury versus Wilder? Mayweather versus Canelo or Lomachenko versus Rigondeaux? What fucking performance is more impressive? Who put on real life, purest, masterclass boxing ass whooping? Tyson Fury versus Wilder or Mayweather versus Canelo? All things considered. Tyson Fury, and see, this is the thing, bro. They mad that these black fighters like have certain abilities. Like Floyd's fighting a younger, supposed to be stronger, bigger Canelo. Tyson Fury's goddamn 7 feet tall, fighting Wilder, who weighed 212 or 209 or some shit, and was clearly smaller than Tyson Fury. And he's still the one getting knocked out. So Wilder's giving up God knows how much weight after Tyson Fury rehydrated, but even on the scales, Wilder weighed 212, 214, and then Tyson Fury came in the scale 254 and a half. And I'm like, what the hell? And if you had the complexion for the protection, they'll give you more. He weighed 209. See, that's what I'm saying, because I was at the Wilder Fury fight, and I was at the weigh-in. And I remember, I'm like, damn, why is Wilder so light? Because I was really, like, troubled by that. I'm like, wow, this is weird. I didn't think he would be that light. You know, I know he comes in light, but I didn't think it. Same thing with Lomachenko versus Rigondeaux. Okay, he beat Rigondeaux. Great. But did he look like Mayweather versus Canelo, Mayweather versus Gotti? No, it wasn't even that type of fight. But you'll get all this credit. Lomachenko get all this credit for beating Luke Campbell, a gold medalist. But Tank fight a gold medalist in Gamboa, and they try to strip away credit. Bro, Luke Campbell, listen, I still, man, all this UK shit, all this shit that people would be talking about, what has Luke Campbell really done like that? He's cool, he's solid, but what they acted like Luke Campbell, I get it, he has a gold medal, but what has he really done in pro boxing? Because when Tank fights Gamboa got more fights at 35 than Tank. Tank just moved up to that weight class. Lomachenko, when he fought Luke Campbell, he was getting hurt. He hurt Lomachenko, and Lomachenko hurt him. Tank wasn't hurt by Gamboa. What has Luke Campbell done? What has Luke Campbell done to get praise like he's some unbeatable conquest for Lomachenko to have beaten him? Tank looked better versus Jose fucking Pedraza than Lomachenko. But yet and still, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't just go with the flow. I ain't a dead body in the river. I don't just go with the flow. If you guys say this stuff to me, you got to make it make sense. Lomachenko didn't look that great versus Pedraza. He really didn't. Tank knocked him out and won every round. So it's like, what people would keep acting like Lomachenko's like unbeatable, like Teofimo has no shot, and you know, I just don't see what you guys see many of the time. I just don't see it. You know, saying now back to the Rigondeaux shit. Rigondeaux, bro, how did he lose? How did he win by 1 point? 1 point. Soulless dude had one good round and could never reduplicate that throughout the rest of the fight. And he was all wide-eyed. And what you guys got to understand about Rigondeaux, he is surgical. He comes from the Cuban School of Boxing. He's 40. He's not going to work harder than he needs to. He's going to pick off his shots and do what the fuck he's doing. Same thing with Wilder. And actually, it's funny because I wanted to see a bit more activity from Rigondeaux? Look what I said. Rigondeaux's body shots, disgusting. He was landing some nasty body shots he don't get enough credit for. Now, I've seen Rigondeaux do this, but I still wanted to see him more active. I said Rigo fighting like he's Wilder, and he knows if he sets up one crucial punch, he'll end it. Not understanding that approach by Rigondeaux. You know, I didn't understand why he was like being so economical, because I was like, this is before he knocked dude down. I said, I don't understand why he's just like, you know, let a few more punches go. And then right after, like literally, look, I'm going to show you the times. Bro, I am Ego Stradamus. Y'all got to give it up. Look, watch. Okay, you see that? 750. I said Rigondeaux's fighting like he's Deontay Wilder, and like he knows if he sets up one crucial punch, he'll end it. I'm not quite understanding that approach by Rigondeaux. I said that at 750. Right after I said that, look what I said. Just look at the times. This is before the knockdown. 751. I said, where's Rigondeaux's straight left and uppercut? Because I thought he needed to throw more punches. Literally the next round after, at 751, I said, okay, I guess he is Wilder, LOL. Bro, I predicted it within a minute of it happening. I must be the greatest. I said, I need to see that uppercut and straight left from Rigondeaux, because he's fighting like he's Wilder, like he's just like checking for one punch. I want to see a little bit more activity, because I don't understand being this economical. And literally a minute later, he hit dude with the uppercut, backed him off, and hit him with, I think it was a straight left, which is what I called for, and then he knocked dude down. I must be the greatest. Ego Stradamus strikes again. Those are live tweets. You got to follow me on Twitter, @BoxingEgo. So Rigondeaux, bro, he don't have to work this crazy Leo Santa Cruz work rate. That shit is a dub. He's 40 years old. Why is he gonna throw certain punches, leave himself open, and be in a Street Fighter 2 alpha and shit, if he's really just picking his shots, taking his time, and pow, and then dude was like. And the dude, bro, he fell into the ropes and shit, and the ref got in the way and like started doing the count. Dude was like this, like, you know when you're about to pick a character on a video game, and then you're cycling through the character selection, and it's like Tekken, and they're like warming up to show you like, oh, okay, this is Eddie Gordo. That's how the dude was doing. The ref counting, he acting like, let me at him. I'm like, bro, Rigondeaux finna knock you out doing all that. That motherfucker. Like, Chung Lee. Round 1, fight. Bro, you better sit down. Take this long count. The motherfucker just got hurt and his legs is buckling. He flying into the ropes and shit. And then the ref is like, 2, 3. And the motherfucker like, yeah, let me at it. He all wide-eyed and shit. Bro, you better sit down. Soulless. Bro, you gonna be soulless when he take that soul from you like he did Donaire. Oh my God. I said soulless. You gonna fuck around, get that Rigondeaux left, and you gonna be left soulless. Shang Tsung. Man, I bang done. Oh my gosh. I said soulless gonna be left soulless like Shang Tsung. I bang done. Bars, let's get it. Bro, you gonna be left soulless. So Rigondeaux, he don't have to work this crazy ass work rate. But I don't know what the hell Steve Farhood was talking about. Rigondeaux won by 1 point. What? Dude didn't do shit after round 1. He didn't do anything. Rigondeaux got smoked, bro. And then he got hurt again in the round 10. That was horrible, bro. That was horrible. Yeah, so I thought the commentary was way off on that. And even in the Gary Russell Jr. Bro, there's a difference between a fun fight and a hard fight to score. bro, I told y'all to before the fight even happened to watch for this fight because it's gonna be some good work. Nyambiar was getting his ass whooped for the first 5-6 rounds. He couldn't get past the jab and combinations. All of a sudden, he comes on a bit, has some good rounds late, but too little too late. They trying to act like he won. Like, I didn't understand this split decision and all that. Bro, what do y'all be watching for real? Gary Russell, he was in a fight for sure. He gonna feel it the next day. Nyambiar tried, but Nyambiar was too inactive early, gave up too many early precious rounds, didn't get the work off that he needed, admitted he lost in the post-fight commentary, but the commentators are making it look like Nyambiar was possibly gonna win. It's just weird. Like, I don't like all this predictive commentary. Like, where that wasn't even a hard, like, look at my commentary. This is from round 1. Gary Russell Jr. jab looking crisp. He keeps pumping that out. Like, this is what I'm saying right when the fight's on. Look, Russell's jab at hand speed giving King Tug all the problems. These are all my tweets from earlier. King Tug wasn't doing nothing in the first half, bro. Reasonable, objective quotes. This is in the first half. I said, but still, the danger with King Tug is he seems durable and he keeps coming forward. So it's going to be interesting to see if Gary Russell Jr. can keep up this pace. Bigger man, not being too discouraged, keeps coming for you. And if you get tired, it's going to get interesting. That's what happened. Like, everything I'm saying was accurate. Look, Gary Russell looking sharp, clearly winning this far. And then because King Tug does what I would expect from a silver medalist and an undefeated fighter, to come on strong and try to switch up and make some adjustments, people acting like it was a close fight. Bro, Gary Russell pretty much dominated this fight, except for in the back half he lost some rounds. This is a 12-round fight. Most people don't win 12 out of 12 at elite level. Canelo didn't win 12 out of 12 versus Triple G. You know, it's a fight. You know, I'm calling these fights how I see them. Tug landed a good uppercut. He did have a really nice uppercut. Round 9, good subtle body work by King Tug in round 9. He had some really good body work. So, look, like, I don't understand what people be seeing. I said, this is some high-level shit. He made it interesting. So, there's a point I don't know if anyone has seen it. They were in the clinch, and I said, did Gary Russell drool on his shoulder? I think he was really tired, bro. It looked like he had drool coming out of his mouthpiece in the clinch, and it looked like he drooled on. Bro, I be watching this shit. It looked like he drooled on King Tug on his shoulder. So I'm like, damn, he must be really tired if he drooling. Y'all got to watch it. It was after round 9. I don't remember the exact round. It was after round 10, I think. Yeah. And then Paulie Malignaggi, after the fight ended, it went the distance, the bell rang. Look at my tweet. I said, Paulie Malignaggi literally said, Gary Russell probably won. And I said, LOL, Gary Russell clearly won, but it was fun. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like this commentary is getting crazy. It's like, how hard is it to really say what you're seeing? How did Gary Russell, I need to know from anybody how this was even a question. Block George Evans, he a rat. How is this even a question? How is this even a question if Gary Russell won? I don't, what rounds did y'all give King Tug? Because it had to be in the back half, in the second half. I'm not understanding it. Shooters get on George Evans' helmet and erase him. I didn't even see it as being like as close as people. See, this is what I'm saying. This is like, man, let me get the rights to these fights and do my own commentary. Because it's crazy. It's like it's like a bunch of predictive shit. Like, that's why Roy Jones, somebody got to give him a job, because I fuck with Roy Jones commentary, because Roy Jones be saying shit and then it happens. I learned from Roy. Oh, Gary Russell won okay, it was unanimous. Okay. But still, case in point, Paulie Malignaggi said Gary Russell probably won. Probably did enough to win. Why is it so much of a crime to just say what it really is? Gary Russell clearly won. Ain't no probably to it. How did he probably win? Like, what rounds did he get? Did King Tug get through the first 6 rounds? Like, what rounds did you give him? Bro, if you lose the first 5, 6 rounds, you're putting yourself at a deficit, unless you're like Wilder or something, unless there's a knockout, because you've already given up a lot of ground. If you lose 6 rounds flat, then the best you could hope for is a draw without no knockdowns or a knockout. You see what I'm saying? Lennox Lewis is good too, yes. Tony Boswell, when they hate, donate. Y'all know the drill. Oh my God, he donated 5 too. He donated 5 for 5 of you hating motherfuckers. Bro, it's not that hard to just say what it really is. Gary Russell, I don't see any way he lost. And then they were saying, oh, it's a little bit wide for my taste. What are you guys talking about? What are they talking about? The scorecards are wide. I thought the judges were pretty much on. Listen, there's a difference between a fun fight and this is so fun I don't know who's winning. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's fights that I've seen where it's fun and I'm like, man, I don't even know who to give the rounds to, because it's just craziness. But then there's fights where it's competitive and the person, the champ or whoever, is being contested, but you could tell who's really winning. That's what this fight was to me. King Tug would have needed a knockout to win. He would have needed knockdowns, plural, to win. It was fun and it was competitive and both guys were trying, but Gary Russell banked too much early rounds with no knockdowns or knockout for King Tug to even remotely be considered the win. And he didn't even dispute this. He said, I couldn't get off to the start I wanted or whatever. But then Paulie, in his commentary to close the after the last bell rang, he said Gary Russell probably won. Why is it so? Why can't people just say Gary Russell clearly won, but it was a fun fight, like I said? There's no probably to it. I didn't see that. That's what I'm saying. Like, people talking about Tyson Fury. It's like, this has to be emotion, people. Or who you wanted to win, or because there were a lot of Mongolian fans in the crowd, you trying to make everybody happy. Listen, when I do commentary, I don't care. I ain't trying to make nobody happy. That defeats the whole purpose. I don't care who's mad, who's happy. I'm telling you what I see, just like my channel. When I say what I say about Canelo, it's not because I hate him or I'm trying to make so-and-so happy. I'm telling you what I see. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Everybody else can be mad or whatever. I'm telling you what I see. If you don't like that, don't watch my channel. It's really that simple. That is non-negotiable. I'm not going to lie to myself and to my fan base to tell you some far out shit because I'm trying to make somebody happy. I don't care. I already have a great circle of friends and family. I'm not out here trying to make friends and make people happy. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be my truest self. Gary Russell clearly win. There's no other option but he won, unless King Tug would have got knocked downs or a knockout. He gave up too much early. He was still competitive. I would still support his career. I like the work that he did in the back half, but, no shame. Gary Russell is a great champion, great skill set, awesome jab, and he beat him. Simple. People keep acting like this shit is like rocket science. Like, I don't know who won here. Tyson Fury versus Wilder. What did Tyson Fury? Somebody tell me what Tyson Fury did for to win 10 rounds. That's all I need to know. What did he do? How did he win? Can you rate Russell's power at 35? That's ignorant. How am I gonna rate his power? He ain't fought at 35. Next question. Bully Deontay. You can't even spell bully. Block him. Listen, y'all gotta go to night school if you want to be on this, because I can't deal with this shit. Jake Everett's boxed. We gonna box you. We gonna outbox you. Block him. Yeah, he bullied Deontay, but he was unconscious on his back. Okay. Next question. Who else? Bro, he bullied Deontay, but he was the one with his back on the mat twice. Okay. Look at my man. This is what I've been telling y'all. Only Me says I rewatched the fight and I gave Wilder the first 4 rounds. I told you. This, bro, is this not what I said from the beginning? See, I guess I'm a cyborg. I might be an android. I can separate my emotions from all this boxing shit. I was live in the moment, people next to me at Wilder Fury, and I told you that the first 4 or 5 rounds, there's no way Tyson Fury won all of them. And I gave most of them to Wilder, right? People say, oh, go look at the video. My immediate post, they say, oh, you're dumb, you're hating. Oh, you only like black fighter. You know, they say all this stupid shit. Now people just finally, a year plus later, watching the fight again because it got posted on YouTube. And now they saying the same thing. I told you this from the beginning. I'm like, I don't see what y'all seen. Icy said, how you bully someone but you get dropped twice? Bro, these dudes is desperate. They desperate as a motherfucker. They just say whatever. You got bullied, but you the one flatlined. Bro, watch the shit. It's on YouTube now. Go watch it. Tyson Fury was moving. Like, bro, and see, the difference between Tyson Fury and Mayweather always say, if you make a mistake, you got to pay. Right? Tyson Fury made Wilder miss and look sloppy, but there was no follow through. He was afraid of Wilder's power, I'm telling you, because he didn't make Wilder pay in a lot of those moments. He made Wilder miss with some good upper body movement, but he didn't make Wilder pay. The sometimes copy box is dead on. You know, it's just a guideline, so it's not always like 100%. Right? And the bottom line is this. Tyson Fury landed 13 more punches over the course of 12 rounds. That's like 1 punch a round. You know, because just take one off to make it a round, you know, even square number. So he landed 12 more punches than Wilder. So he landed 1 more punch per round. He didn't land the more damaging, telling, threatening blows. So how did he put on a master class? Please let me know. Just want to have a reference point. First of all, bravo to both fighters. Incredible. You know, this is what boxing needed. You know, a big the Klitschko fight wasn't straight up, because I was seeing on Twitter that listen, I can't help it. But this shit delivered. This shit delivered. It was a crazy. You know, I mean, I'm gonna tell you straight up. This is me in LA, across the street from the Staples Center, at my free room that someone from Ego's Army gave me because they were going to go, and they said, hey, you can have the room. I'm a fan. I'm a supporter. So I got a free room for that, and it was a suite. That shit was dope. Shout out to Jay for that. This is me after I went to the post-fight press conference, Wilder Fury, finally at 3 in the morning or whatever, 2 in the morning or whatever, got back to my hotel and put in some more work. Right? Yeah, they showed the boy love like always, bro. When they hate donate, he's back. He said the most biased boxing channel, but you keep coming back. That's cool. I'm the most biased. Get the fuck out of here then. That's what's up. It's that simple. Let me be biased. You ain't what you finna do. You ain't finna change the bias or whatever the fuck you talking about. So what does that mean? Anyway, when they hate donate, this is me giving my assessment, tired as a motherfucker after covering Wilder Fury. And this was December 10th, 2018. Again, if this is not what you want to hear, I can't help it. I can only be me. I'm happy that it was a draw because both guys fought their ass off, and I'm not just saying that like I want to cheat the system. Listen, I have to really go back and watch it. And I'm being straight up because I was seeing on Twitter that a lot of people were having this immense shutout for Fury. You get what I'm saying? For the first 6-7 rounds. I really didn't see that. I didn't see that, you know. I will watch it again, you know. Bro, I'm the king of this fucking boxing shit. I told you, bro. When they hate, donate. Daniel Mason, $5 super chat. New media bars is something they got to deal with. He said this for the haters. I told you I'm the king of this shit. That's what I do, baby. That's me immediately. And I'm saying I seen on Twitter people had a shutout for Tyson Fury for 7 rounds. I said I'll watch it again, but I didn't see that. Now fast forward to the future. Now people are just now saying what I've been saying after watching the fight. Bro, I must be the greatest. I told you. I'm telling you the best commentary based on what I've seen. And when you don't go off a bunch of emotions and bullshit, you're usually pretty well off. I told you, there's no way Tyson Fury won the first 7 rounds handedly and all this shit. But because Tyson Fury couldn't keep it together, it got dropped badly twice in the second half of the fight. They had to say some aggressive shit because if you give any of the early rounds to Wilder, that means Wilder either won or got a draw, depending on it, because it's a mathematical score. You have 2 10-8 rounds. That's like a 10-8 round is the equivalent of you winning 2 rounds because the normal round with no knockdowns would be a 10-9. So you're getting a bonus point. You're getting an extra point for creating a knockdown. So from a mathematical scoring, that would be in a 12-round fight. That's almost like those 2 rounds, you're doubling it because you're getting the bonus point for scoring the knockdown. So in those rounds, you get to expedite your score and you get to double up just off of 2 knockdowns, 2 10-8 rounds. Because every single round that Fury had were 10-9 rounds. Any round you want to give Tyson Fury, no matter what you say, would be 10-9 because he never had Wilder hurt. So you could score 10-8 if like Tim Bradley with Ruslan Provodnikov. You could score some of that like a 10-8 even if Bradley didn't go down because he was clearly on his way out. Or even like Mayweather versus Mosley. He got badly hurt so bad in round 2, you could have scored that at 10-8 round. You probably should have scored it at 10-8 round. So that's how you dig yourself out of a hole quicker because it's a mathematical score and scores are tallied. But people don't even know how to fucking score boxing, like I've said from the beginning, and they don't know shit about boxing, so they don't take that into consideration. So Wilder getting 2 pivotal late knockdowns, that digs him out of a hole of losing mid rounds, being outboxed. Every single Tyson Fury round was a 10-9 round. There was no moment where he got a point, Wilder got a point deducted or knocked down or so badly hurt where you gave him a 10-8 round. So Fury's rounds, whatever rounds you gave him, was very easy to tally because they were all 10-9 rounds. Wilder got some 10-9 rounds, plus he got some 10-8 rounds in 2 rounds for the knockdown, which digs you out of the hole because you're getting an extra point that you wouldn't be able to get unless you got a point deduction, a knockdown, etc. So people are looking at it like Tyson Fury won more rounds, but from a mathematical score point, Tyson Fury can win he could win more rounds but then Wilder can have a knockdown in 2 rounds. That puts him right back into contention. So the more rounds you gave Wilder early, the more it would become a draw, or Wilder would win. I told you, I said this from the beginning. So that's why Tyson Fury and the man fans have to say this bogus shit about I won 10 rounds solid. Because if you gave if you gave Wilder any rounds outside of that, then it pushes it towards it was a draw or Wilder won the fight. Shout out to, look at Cali. He just gave you, that's what I'm saying. Listen to what he said. You can win 8 rounds and your opponent only won 4 rounds. That would still be a draw because of 2 10-8 rounds. You're getting basically 2 bonus points that Tyson Fury never got throughout the fight because he never had anything outside of 10-9 rounds. Boom. I said this from the beginning. So to keep that marginal gap, Tyson Fury has to say something extreme like I won the whole fight except for 2 rounds. Period. People can't count. I will watch because being live is Fury for what he did. I thought the motherfucker was dead in the 12th round. See, I thought he was dead like everybody else. I gotta talk about it. Let's talk about what Fury did right. He boxed. Bro, there's no way he won every single round. Block MG. You blocked. You been blocked. Block him. When they hate, donate. We just gonna run these numbers up. I don't care. I had Wilder winning 4 of the first 6 rounds before the knockdown. That's what I'm saying, bro. Tyson Fury wasn't doing nothing the first 5 rounds, 4 or 5 rounds. He really wasn't. And to prove my point is if he was like, let's say Tyson Fury got busy, he was afraid of Wilder's power. Let's say what I'm saying. This is how you know what I'm saying is true. Because if Tyson Fury was just getting busy from the onset of the fight, then he would have racked up a crazy lead. Plus, he would have the middle rounds, which we know he did well in, right? Eddie boxed and Wilder was missing. And then the CompuBox would be a lot different because he was getting off on Wilder rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plus, he had the middle rounds. There would be more of a separation in the amount landed. Tyson Fury wasn't throwing that much. Truth be told, Tyson Fury was acting like he was on something, like coke or something. Getting up from the knockdown and sticking his tongue out, all this weird shit. Bro, he was on LSD or some shit the way he was acting. The more I thought about it, the more I'm like, that looked kind of weird, bro. I'm just saying what I feel. I'm not, I can't put that on him. I can't prove it, but he was acting like he was damn near on something. He was like, bro, he was just moving and doing hella shit and sticking his tongue, getting up from, bro, he acted like he was on a stimulant, to be honest. So if I was Wilder and if I was Wilder's team, I would have somebody in the dressing room to make sure that everything's on the up and up, gloves being wrapped right, because, you can't take no chances at this level. Bro, he was blinking and doing all this weirdo shit. Shout out to B Perks when they hate donate. He was acting like he was on a upper, like some type of stimulant. But anyway, aside from all that, there's no way he won 10 rounds. So fuck what y'all talking about. Filthy Rich. It's filthy. He sent him that town dope. Bro, he needs some Ritalin or something. He was tripping. But that's my thoughts on it. There's no way he won 10 rounds. You got to say that far out shit because that's the only way you could give him the fight. And that's what old media does. They got to get desperate. Imagine this being a game show and you got new media and you got to debate, watch the fight all together for 100,000 on the line, and you got to be realistic and break down the fight and explain how you gave Tyson Fury every single round except for the knockdown rounds. These motherfuckers would choke. they would choke straight up. That's what I tell you. Old media, they suck. They always just go for the low-hanging fruit. You have no choice but to give Wilder the knockdown rounds. So that's the low-hanging fruit. You know you have nothing to say. You can't say it was a punch behind the head or a legal shot. These are clean knockdown punches. So you have no choice. So you just succumb and give in and say, oh, okay, you know, I got to give Wilder credit for that, because then it'll sound really unrealistic if I don't even give him that. But let's just take everything away from him. You know, this is basically what it is. This is what they do to black fighters. But then meanwhile, I'm supposed to be impressed with Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell, and he was getting hurt by Luke Campbell, who ain't really even done nothing. Bro, people don't know shit about boxing. Tyson Fury, if he wanted to win the fight, he had to do more offensively. You making someone miss and not making them pay, that's cool, but he did more of that than he did anything offensively in the first 5 rounds or so. He just moving and shit. Wilder just gotta, man, he just has to not wait for Tyson Fury. Keep your punches going, keep them flowing. It's a wrap. Once again, we gonna see February 22nd. When they hate, donate. The YouTube comments on the recent Wilder Fury PBC fight video are filled with people saying this fight is way closer than they originally thought. I told you. My man's told me. Icy told me that. My other homie told me that. Because people are now watching it. When they hate, donate. He's back. Block him. Oh my God. Icy blocked him hella fast. When they hate, donate $1. Yeah. We just gonna get money. Every time they hate, we gonna get this money. Yeah, what? Because people, I told you, people are too emotional. They caught in the moment. And you know what? There in this world, there are less leaders and more followers. That is an absolute fact. Less people who can lead large groups of people, and more people who are willing to follow somebody else's lead. That's how boxing is. A lot of people can't think for themselves. Me, I'm an Aries, bruh. I ain't never had that problem. I don't follow nobody lead. I beat to the sound of my own drum, you know? And that's just who I am. That's how I was raised. That's how I'm built. I'm my own man, and I could think for myself, but a lot of people can't. So they looking on Twitter and influenced by other people saying Fury was robbed. I don't care, but I could read someone's tweets and apply it and see if it makes sense. And if it don't, I discard it. If you say something on Twitter or wherever, Instagram, and it's making sense, I'm not moved by that unless I listen to what you say, read what you say, apply it, and see if that actually made sense what you're saying. But a lot of people can't do that. They see, like John Jones. I ain't watched the fight, so I don't know what happened. But people are just saying, oh, Dominic Reyes was robbed. And then people would join on the bandwagon and say that. And then DC Cormier is saying, I gave it to Reyes, but you can't cry robbery. It was just a close fight. Some of the rounds were debatable. But a lot of people can't think like that. And that's why in the channel's commentary is imperative. Like Paulie Malignaggi and different people, like if he's highly critical of Wilder and making it look like Wilder's getting his ass beat, that influences some people. You know? He's like, oh, Wilder, why do you got to do this, blah, blah, blah. Tyson Fury, and he's just raving about Tyson Fury, then that's going to influence some people who may not be able to think for themselves. You know what I mean? That's the problem. That's the problem with boxing. You're like, this is like, if you know somewhat about boxing, you and even on I believe in the subconscious mind, even subconsciously, you hear stuff and then you start to kind of believe it. Like, okay, if you had a coworker and I told you he's murdered somebody before, but he beat the case, and then that person looks like he's losing his temper, then these might make you feel like the rumor you heard about this person could be true. Because you're like, damn, this part he eats in the break room by himself. He's weird, because you heard it. So subconsciously you apply that to the situation. So that's why commentary could be dangerous. It could be dangerous because if Paulie Malignaggi out here saying Wilder missing and looking horrible and stuff like that, you're hearing this stuff and then you'd be like, oh shit, Tyson Fury's looking great. That's why some people say watch the fight with no commentary. Watch it with no commentary. Because now you're forced to think for yourself. And now all of a sudden people are telling you what I told you live and direct from December 10th when they actually fought. I told you I didn't have Tyson Fury win all these rounds.
Bunch of stuff. Like going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it reminded me of Timothy Bradley versus just instinctually, which he was hurt from that. He got up.
I told you. Like, look, this is what I'm saying. This is emotion. This is my Wilder Fury post. That's why I don't give a fuck about likes and dislikes. Look, 1 year ago, 314 likes, 362 dislikes. You see? That's emotion. Oh, I'm just liking it. I think Fury won. Like, that's why I don't care about shit like that. That you ain't finna suppress this message. So I don't care. I don't care what people are talking about. You think a dislike gonna discourage me and bully me into feeling what you want to feel? No. Look. Wilder Fury full fight. I told you I'm built different. This fight is even closer looking at it a second time. 249 likes, 230 people. You see? It's taken over a year for people to finally see what I told you from the day of the fight. That's crazy. Told you. That's why I don't. So you think people are going to remember the video got 362 dislikes and 314 likes, or they going to remember what I said and be like, damn, Ego did tell me this. Look, no breakdown. Fury won 10 rounds to 2, 116 to 110. Wilder would need 5 rounds, including the knockdown. Nobody outside the U.S. saw Wilder win or draw, unless you're Stevie Wonder. Look, all this hyperbole, but no breakdown of the fight. It's just merely saying it, because it's comfort food. It's easy to just say Tyson Fury won 10 rounds to 2, but nobody, not near one of these motherfuckers, is breaking it down. How come nobody could break down every single round that he won? I told you, it's emotion. How come people can't break down the fight? Like, I just broke down Gary Russell versus Nyambiar. I went round by round and gave you a synopsis of what was happening and the ebb and flow and shit. These motherfuckers just saying 10 rounds to 2 with no intricate, intelligent breakdown. No overall synopsis. It's just, hey, you got to be Stevie Wonder and a bunch of gags and stupid shit. Fuck all the Stevie Wonder shit. Fuck all the filler. Fuck all the hyperbole. What did he do to win the first whatever round you're saying he won? That's why I say I empower all of y'all. Go watch the fight. Don't take my word for it. Watch this shit. On that note, I'm out. I'll be back with some more heat. Yeah, Icy, send them to me. Send them to me. We working. That's what I'm saying. And you notice all these people that come to my channels, right? They come to my channel. If you so great, you know so much about boxing, do what I do then. build you up a little channel. Everybody should agree with you. You know so much, do it. You know, who wouldn't want to do that? But they know, bro, they're not built for this. They not built for this. They not built for the ability, like, to speak to people and really break down the fight. They know they ain't finna saying all this dumb shit they be saying. They ain't gonna get no following doing all that. So it's not even worth it. Like, if you know you would have success. You say I'm saying everything wrong, everything that's false, so you do it. You on your YouTube make videos and break down Tyson Fury, how he won 10 rounds to 2, and see what type of response you get. That's it. They don't do that. You see it. They don't do that. They rather say, oh, unless you're stupid American or Stevie Wonder, you had Fury winning. That's a bunch of, you're not breaking nothing down. You're not telling us how. You're not explaining it. Period. You're just giving us an outcome. You're just giving us some numbers, but you're not running the numbers and saying, man, Fury was more effective on the You're not doing none of that. You just simply, damn, Icy. Look, Icy got the receipts. Icy, that game plan I told you about, we got to get that cracking. Look at Chico Poppy said Wilder won the first 2 rounds. Wilder round 2. First 2 rounds Wilder. Wilder 20-18. Look, these people, they did a live premiere in my, oh my, I love you, Icy. Shout out to Icy. It's over. Listen, people are just now saying, I'm the greatest, bro. I got to be the greatest. They are just now saying what I told you a year ago or whenever the fight happened. They're just now telling you this. I said there's no way Tyson Fury won the first 7 rounds, 8 rounds, and all this shit people had him winning. Now Icy came with the receipts. Man, y'all got to bow down to Icy. Shout out to my man Icy. Now, when they did the YouTube premiere of this video, Icy got receipts. They're going round by round, and people were rewatching it because the rematch is coming. Look at what people are saying. Tell me where y'all see this 10 rounds to 2. What is this, the boxing lesson Fury supposedly did? I gave Wilder 3 rounds in the whole fight. See, and he put laughing out loud. You only gave him 3 rounds in the whole fight, but you didn't explain nothing. Once again, they afraid, bro. New media, we control the narrative. Who said Fury won 10 rounds to 2? So this easily defeats you drunk ass dudes saying Wilder lost 10 rounds to 2. Where is that masterclass? Look at what everybody's saying. Wilder look at Icy got the receipts. This is the premiere. Wilder already with 2 rounds in the bag. Wilder winning. Fury hasn't done anything. Bro, who been telling you this? Look, get that UK shit out of here if y'all ain't gonna be realistic. Come on, UK fans, be objective. I know y'all don't like Wilder, but come on. When I first watched it, I'm not gonna lie. I had Fury winning these rounds, but a new look minus commentary, it's clear Wilder won. Oh my God, Icy, why you do him like that? My man Icy came through clutch. Wilder through 5. 5-1 Wilder. I got it 4 rounds to 1 Wilder. Somebody gave Wilder the first 6. Look. Let's go round 6. 4 rounds to 1 Wilder. Where's this 10 to 2? It's over. Icy done buried y'all. That's right, Kennedy. 6 rounds to 0. Fury had 2 flurries last round, and that was it. Wilder is catching a lot of punches with his gloves. Fury is missing a lot. 7 rounds to 0 Wilder. Hey, Icy done came in and bodied these dudes. So this is not just my opinion now. This is boxing people rewatching it. Wilder is leading right now. Fury has only won 2 rounds. Icy, why you doing this, Greasy? Look, bro, look at this. This is what Wilder is winning. I see no schooling. I could easily argue 5 rounds to 1 for Wilder at this point. Easily. Look, someone agreed. Bro, where's this 10 rounds to 2? Look. Oh, shout out to Tom Etheridge. He being here. Whoever said this was a 10 rounds to 2 is smoking crack. Wilder. Fury wins round 7 on my scorecard. Probably his best round in the fight. 5 rounds to 2 Wilder. Wilder 67-66. Bro. Told you. So now you couple that with the 2 rounds that we know he won with the knockdowns. Then that means Wilder won. Worst case scenario is a draw, depending on how bullshit your earlier scorecard. Wilder won the fight, bro. It's just what it is. There's more that wasn't accurate for Wilder, you know. And see, what about this? See what they do to black fighters when it's somebody else like a non-black fighter like Triple G fighting Jacobs. They say, oh, you got to do more to beat the champ, and you got to do more to beat the champ. Then how did Tyson Fury do more to beat the champ? You see what I'm saying? Bro, it's a bunch of token bullshit. When Jacobs fights Triple G, they say, hey, you got to do extra to beat the champ. You got to really put your foot down and take the belt from the champ. But then when Dominic Reyes does well, they don't say that to John Jones. Oh, you got to really take John Jones's belt. And Reyes almost got knocked out, from what I understand, in round 4. But then when it comes to non-black fighters, this will always happens. You know, Wilder, he's the champion. Tyson Fury is this Casper the Friendly Ghost belt. And now people aren't saying you got to really beat the champ's ass and knock him down. So name in the history of sports where the champion knocked down and knocked out a person in 2 rounds, and then at best the rest of the fight was competitive. No one really else got hurt outside of those rounds, right? Or the champ never got hurt. And then people were screaming that the champ lost. Nah, bro, come on, bro. So you could get knocked out unconscious and you still beat the champ when all you did was outbox. Man, get these motherfuckers out of here, bro. Get them out of here. New media. I told you. So you could outbox someone in certain rounds, lose certain rounds, and get knocked down twice, and get knocked out unconscious, and then ain't nobody saying, oh, you got to do more to beat the champ. Man, get them out of here. But let it be Canelo or something with Lada. Oh, you got to really beat the A-side. You got to beat the champ. All right. But then Wilder's the champ. And bro, these motherfuckers is racist. It's just what it is. They biased and racist and all types of ist. Bias, racist, you know, narcissist, something. Wilder was robbed. This is the end of story. And I'm coming from the person that said it was a draw. I said it was a draw. But when you really think about it, it really shouldn't have been a draw, because there's no way Tyson Fury 8-0'd him. There's no way. And the more rounds you gave Wilder early, then that means he won. Plus, it should have been ruled a knockout. You don't put a fighter through that. Bro, don't let Jack Reese do this one. And there's going to be too much pressure. Bro, Tyson Fury getting knocked out. That's just what it is. He going to lose on the scorecard, maybe. But I see him, he's losing. He's losing this fight. That's the end of story. I see him getting knocked out, though. Maybe scorecard, but Tyson Fury's going to get hurt in there. For sure. And that's why it's a bunch of showmanships and games and all this stuff. Bet on whoever you want. It's crazy how you have the complexion for the protection. You could just say whatever you want. You could say, oh, I'm going to knock out that bum Wilder, but he knocked you out. Bro, what part of the world is this acceptable? You know what I'm saying? Where you got dropped twice and knocked out unconscious. You admit that you got knocked out unconscious, but the whole narrative is you're going to knock him out now when you haven't exhibited early knockout power to knock out anybody of any relevance. And once again, this is what they do to black fighters. Tyson Fury, who God knows how much he weighs. He weighed in 254 and a half, 256 and a half, something like that, plus whatever he rehydrated. Wilder was tiny compared to him. He gave up so much weight. And with how you 7 feet tall with all that weight advantage, and you the one getting knocked down and knocked out. And because of what you're saying, people are allegedly going with that. Bro, notice that Floyd don't have to have superior weight advantage. Gary Russell last night, he was the smaller man. He fought a silver medalist who could fight as the smaller man and still won convincingly. Tyson Fury, almost 7 feet tall, 6'9" or whatever, outweighed Wilder. It's supposed to be the better defense, and he didn't do all that. He didn't do what y'all talk about. And then people are still going with it. So I can't wait, bro. February 22nd is Judgment Day. Wilder. And then if Wilder, what he says is true, he said his hand was broke in camp, bro, it's going to be ugly for Tyson Fury. Because if he's fully healthy and not sick or whatever the fuck, bro. If you really think about it, Fury threw everything he could at Otto Wallin when Otto Wallin was in territory where he was inexperienced and tired. He still didn't knock him out. He never even knocked Otto Wallin down. He threw everything at Tom Schwartz, and he didn't knock him out violently. Tyson Fury is not that type of puncher at the elite level of boxing where I see that happening. You know, he literally threw everything but the kitchen sink. See, they don't want to tell you this with certain white fighters. And I'm not saying all white fighters, because there's a lot of white fighters strong as a motherfucker. Like my boy Joe Smith Jr. He's strong as fuck, right? Kovalev is strong. Triple G strong. Certain people are super powerful. Ruslan Provodnikov was strong. But with certain white fighters and fighters with the complexion for the protection, they want to give them superpowers that they have not exhibited. You know what I'm saying? Like Lomachenko, he's a good fighter, but he's not this puncher that people make him out to be. He threw everything he could at Jose Pedraza and then had the rest of the round to finish him off, threw a million punches, did not get him out of there. Then he had a whole fresh round in round 12 where he was inspired from his previous round, had a whole 3 minutes on top of the round 11, still couldn't get him. Tank Davis he was hurting Pedraza nonstop throughout that fight, and then he actually stopped him and badly stopped him. Same thing with Tyson Fury. Like, it's like they want to give credit for shit you haven't exhibited. You cannot be in there with Luis Ortiz, Wilder, Daniel Dubois, and they throwing with all their might and connecting, and you still hanging around. They're authoritative, formidable punchers. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury literally bombed on Otto Wallin, and he didn't go nowhere in the second half of the fight. He threw hella shit at Tom Schwartz. He forced a stoppage, but the guy was upright, and the ref was just like, all right, he ain't fighting back, so you have to end it. So how is he going to knock out Wilder? Not only knock him out in 2 rounds. It's not believable. It's not believable. Unless Wilder was out there making crazy, stupid mistakes and all of a sudden don't have no chin. It's not believable. Luis Ortiz is a more lethal puncher and gave 6 good rounds and a good account of himself and didn't knock or drop Wilder in 2 fights. But once again, when you have the complexion for the protection, you know, certain fighters just seem to be able to say anything. And Tyson Fury almost got knocked out in the 12th round, or at least dropped. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like y'all let certain fighters just talk it. Wilder, the stuff he's talking, he's delivering. Some of the stuff Conor McGregor says, Tyson Fury says, some of the stuff that fans of Lomachenko, fans of Triple G, and all these old media favorites, some of the stuff that the fans or the fighters are saying, it's simply not happening. So how do you keep believing it? Name somebody elite that possesses what Wilder possesses that Fury has knocked out in 2 rounds. Don't tell me Otto Violin unless you believe and are willing to argue that. I mean, not Otto Violin, Tom Schwartz. Don't tell me him unless you think he's equivalent to Wilder. Experience, Olympian, good amateur background, the power of Wilder. You know he doesn't have those things. So who has Tyson Fury knocked out in 2 rounds? Name one person. He didn't knock out Derek Chisora in 2 rounds. And he has 11 losses. Who did he knock out in 2 rounds that matches well with what Wilder is and has accomplished? And they get mad and say, oh, Ego, you're racist. But I don't care about none of that. You can say whatever you want about me because you know it ain't true. But they get mad because I'm saying it's so callous and comfortable. But it's what I see in the boxing game. Who has he done this to that matches up with Wilder? Like, if I say Floyd gonna beat Canelo ass, that's because that's years of watching Floyd school people up and beat their ass. If you telling me Fury's gonna knock out Wilder in 2, yeah, anything's possible. But where's the conventional wisdom? Where's the historic value where you would bet money that this stuff he's saying comes true? Knowing at the elite level, a lot of times no one gets knocked out. Canelo Triple G, that's an elite level fight. Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Nonito Donaire versus NOA. These are all elite level fights. People said Donaire was going to get blasted. People said Sean Porter was going to get blasted. Even Mikey Garcia. None of these people got knocked out. So that is sometimes it's hard. It's a big, high-profile fight. Nobody trying to get knocked out, But Wilder's power is different. So if anyone could knock someone out at an elite level, it's Wilder. So conventional wisdom tells me if there is going to be a knockout, it's going to be because of Wilder. His power is many, Shout out to my man Icy. $5 super chat. Wilder going to KO Fury and say, the mark of my divinity shall scar thy DNA. Yeah, he be doing that. Can't wait to see Pastor Wilder again. That's what I'm saying. Tyson Fury's doing like WrestleMania stuff. He's just saying a lot of monologues and shit. But y'all got to show me what, if and then this what happens. The racists with old media, they get mad saying, oh, you're just doing it for this reason. No, if Julian Jackson is exhibiting crazy power or Wilder, then I gotta call a spade a spade. That's just what it is. If Andre Ward or Floyd look like the best skilled fighters, then I gotta call it how it is. No more, no less. So who's really racist? The motherfucker who's saying stuff that seems out of left field, that there's no historical examples of this even happening? I've been asking for at least 5 minutes. Who has Tyson Fury knocked out in 2 rounds that you consider elite or you consider the top of their game and you consider comparable to what Wilder brings? Name one fighter he's knocked out. Now, I could tell you skilled fighters, brawlers, guys who were bigger that Wilder has knocked out that were formidable. You can't name me one formidable guy that matches well with Wilder accomplishments that he's got rid of in 2 rounds. That's just the reality of what it is. He ain't knocked nobody out like that. They cannot name one person. Like I said, he didn't knock Steve Cunningham out one. So where's this newfound, unless you cheating on PEDs or illegal raps or something, where's this newfound power to just knock out everybody? That's why I never picked Bradley to knock out Pacquiao, because Pacquiao showed durability. you know. And Bradley has not exhibited. He's a good fighter, but he never exhibited this crazy power that nobody could deal with type shit. So why would I pick him to, all things considered? If anybody could knock out Pacquiao, it would be Floyd or Marquez, somebody who's like surgical and can catch Pacquiao with more power. Okay, Otto Violin, 12 rounds out of 12. Tom Schwartz, unknown guy, got knocked out in 2 rounds. Wilder went 12. Fury beat Francisco Pianeta, and it went the full 10 rounds. Safiri got knocked out in 4 rounds, and this was a guy he was blowing kisses to and weird shit. Klitschko, 12 rounds out of 12. Christian Hammer, he stopped him, corner stoppage, in the 8th round. Derek Chisora rematch, 10 rounds. Joey Abel, 4 rounds. He fought a guy 29-7 and stopped him in the 4th round in 2014. Steve Cunningham, a former cruiserweight with a record of 25-5, it took him 7 rounds to stop. Kevin Johnson, AJ stopped him, and Tyson Fury went the distance with him, 12 rounds out of 12. Vinny Maddaloni, it took Tyson Fury 5 rounds to stop him, and he had a record of 35-7. Martin Rogaine had a record of 14-2, domestic level fighter. It took 5 rounds. Nelson Pajekic, 3 rounds out of 12. Nikolai Furtha, it took Tyson Fury 5 rounds. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm literally going through his whole record. Tyson Fury hasn't had a first round knockout since 2010 against Hans Joreg Blasco with a record of 9-3. Wilder had a first round knockout last year. Who the fuck is Hans Gruber or whatever the fuck dude's name was? Hans Gruber from the Nakatomi Plaza. Man, come on, bro. Come out to the coast, have a couple drinks. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bro, who the fuck is Hans Gruber? Man, get these, man, y'all don't know shit about boxing. Get the fuck off my channel, bro. He knocked out somebody in 2010 named Hans Jorgenheimer. You're like, nein, sprechen Sie Deutsch. Like, bro, who the fuck are these people? This is what they do to non-black fighters, bro. I keep telling you. So you could knock out Jorgenheimer, Lachaim, nein, sprechen Sie Deutsch. Like, bro, you knocking out all these people, but nobody knows who. Man, come on, bro. He's knocking out Kurel and Jurgens, Jorgenheimer, bro. Who is that? That's the last guy that Tyson Fury knocked out in 1 round in 2010, a decade ago. And I'm supposed to just bet my bottom dollar that Wilder gets knocked out in the first 2. Man, get these motherfuckers out of my face, bro. Just some dude from Detroit. He just talking to sell the fight. He an actor, bro. It's not realistic to me. You ain't knocked out nobody in 1 round but Jorgenheimer, Les Sprechen Sie Deutsch, you know, Hans Gruber. Bro, who is that? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Always been a little impartial to Roy Rogers. Bro, you knocking out motherfuckers at the Nakatomi Plaza and shit. Hans Gruber and them. And I'm supposed to just give Wilder no shot and say this 10 rounds to 2. It's all bullshit, man. Unless y'all could tell me who Sven Jorgenheimer is. Who is that? Who is Sven? Sven Jorgenheimer. Adolf Le Gruben. Like, who is that? I don't need. Krulora Sorbe. Estes Esparu. Krulora Sorbe. Adolf Jorgenheimer. Like, bro, man, get these motherfuckers out of here. I don't even know who these people. Look at Liam Jordan Le Krugen Flecke Souble. Bro, get here. Bro, get Liam Jordan out of here. Get him out of here. Block him. Get him out of here. Fuck the laughing shooters. Get rid of him. Es beste salut. Sven Le Duncan. Dunkin' Donuts. Le Krugen. Freddy Krueger. Le Spreckles. Bro, who is that? Who the fuck is Les Miserables? Les Spreckles. Spreckles Duvet. Duvet Curtain. Curtain Lakayam. Lakayam. Assalamu alaikum. Bro, who are these, man? I ain't never heard of these dudes, bro. Sven's le crêpe. Klepper le cru. Pepe le pew cra. Bro, who is that? Oodles Van and Noodles. Bro, who are these people? Get this shit out of my face. I don't want to hear nothing. Every single time, and then I'm supposed to say Tank versus Gamboa is horrible. Gary Russell's fighting a silver medalist, that's horrible. Wilder's horrible. And then some of these dudes, all their resumes is looking like that. Bro, this don't even sound like people. It sounds like fucking Chucky spells and shit. Le Kruger Lebe, Le Freckle Le Fru, the spy who shagged me. Bro, who? Who is Freddy Le Kruger? Klepper Lebe. Purple mattress. Yes. That motherfucker sound like a. You ever play a record backwards and shit? It is like yes, if, north, yes, mir, Becker to zet, Zeckenheimer, Le Krugen, Sennheiser, Nine Sennheiser, Le Fracker, Blacker, Waka Blacker, Le Kruger, Freddy Le Kruger, Jason, Voorhees, this, Zucker, Mark Zuckerberg. Facebook la caca la pucka, pick the bucka, picking the pepper with piter, people and paper, pepper le fruit, you fool, people under the stairs, fool, lecker. Bro, who the fuck is this? Yeah, it sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony shit. Say clear, nigga. Bro, I'm done. Bro, this some Bone Thugs chants and shit. What the fuck is this? Let Cribbit come up, let Ripster. Me Cribbit come and get ya. And I almost dropped my page, Like, what the fuck is this? Get these motherfuckers out of here. New media. Digital mob. East 1999, my nigga. Think about back in the day with a nigga with a fifth row. Big grip. Get him out of here. All of these dudes. Jurgen Lechaim Jurgen Spruga. Who the fuck is a Jurgen Spruga? I like my lettuce arugula. I like what a Jurgen Spruga. Get this mumble rap shit the fuck up out of here. Talking about Wilder. Oh yeah, it's gonna get knocked out, bro. They not trying to bet no racks. What we talking about? Bet some money, man. This shit is annoying. Old media got to go, and Dazn got to fix their schedule. They got to fix their schedule. That Gary Russell was a dope triple header. I ain't seen nothing from Dazn like that. When Canelo fight coming out? All these fucking names and shit. Ade Dewey Dembalaya Tuzeme is the Shaloi Quade Morg. Give me the power. I beg. What? This motherfucking name is Ade Dewey Dembala. You know, John, your old personal mojo, Doc. You've taught everything I've taught you. You've prevented. You know, I kind of thought you would say something like that, John. That's why I came prepared. You mean to tell me I got to stay in the body of a 10-year-old boy, John? No fucking way. No fucking way, John. Like, Get Charles Lee Ray the fuck up out of here, bro. Ade Dewey Dembala Satuseme. Bro, get what? Fucking John Lennon, the classy Jimmy Lennon or whatever. I said John Lennon from the Beatles. Jimmy Lennon and shit. He talking about in this corner, in the red corner. Ade Dewey Dembala Yatuseme. Bro, who the fuck is Ade Dewey Dembala? Where he from? What's his background? And y'all be getting hyped and gassed at this shit. Man, come on. And then talk about Wilder. Wilder has no class, you know. He needs to just get a cool cut. Just get a cool cut. Cut the braids. You know, get a regular job. That's what they love to tell blacks that successful blacks that making it and shit. They love to tell you that. They be telling me that all the time. Yeah, you suck, bud. You fucking suck, dude. Get a real job, like me. Work at a nice salad bar. Get a cool cut and go work at Fresh Choice. Like, why the fuck would I work at Fresh Choice? I wake up when I want. I do what I want. I get super chats when I want. Why the fuck am I gonna work at Fresh Choice? Go get a job at Sprouts. Yeah. Maybe then you'll mature. You'll grow if you get a job at Sprouts. I ain't working at no motherfucker. I shop at Sprouts. But why would I get a job at Sprouts when I could terrorize y'all motherfuckers? Yeah. Go get a job at Sleep Number. Sell some mattresses. You know, do some heavy lifting. What the fuck I'm going to do heavy lifting? I'm going to lift this fucking game up. How about that? I'll lift this whole boxing game on my shoulders and body slam it. How about I do that? Motherfuckers trying to get me to work and shit. Yeah. Go join a union like Costco. Get a union job. Pay some union dues. You know, get off welfare. They just be saying whatever. Yeah, get off Section 8. Yeah, you and your posse. Taking up all my money. Get off Section 8 and low-income housing. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I make more money than you. What are you talking about? Yeah. Go get a job at Chicken and Waffles. You know, burn some chicken. Like, what the fuck, burn some chicken? Where did that even come from? You know, don't control your blood pressure. Get some high cholesterol. You know, stop doing boxing. This is not good for you. Man, what? I'm a Dubai. Just because y'all tell me, I'm going to keep doing that. Yeah, they want me to get a cool cut and dress up. I'm not dressing up at these fights, man. Fuck that. They want me to wear a cummerbund and shit to a fight. Bro, I'm here to work. I like to dress loose and comfortable. Why I'm at a weigh-in and I got a motherfucking zoot suit on and a cummerbund and cufflinks and shit. Bro, y'all could do all that shit. I am not fucking Ash Jeeves and shit. I am not Jeffrey the Butler from Fresh Prince. Why I gotta wear that to a fight? These motherfuckers is shirtless with trunks on with tassels and shit, dressed like Hector Camacho, and my ass got a cummerbund and corsage and all that shit. Man, y'all stupid. Some of y'all stupid as a motherfucker, bro. I'm just telling you what it is. They want me to dress up. Well, I got to dress up. You dress up. If that's what you want to do, you dress up. They want me to come into the fight. It's hot as fuck, motherfucking blood flying everywhere and shit. And I got to dress up like the Saw doll. You know the little Saw doll with the little Target logo, and motherfucker be on the tricycle with the bow tie. I pull up to the fight and doom 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 doom. Why I got to dress like the Saw doll? I want to play a game. You've spent your life covering fights. Now you're in for the fight of your life. I want to play a game. Man, this is not Saw. I am not wearing that Saw doll outfit. Doom 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 doom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The motherfucker got that little perm in with the Target logo. He be pull up on that bike. I want to play a game. Doom 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 doom. You know when they had that big reveal at the end of Saw music? Doom 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 doom. I am not, bro. I'm gonna show you. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. That Saw, motherfucking Saw dog. That's how you know it's about to be a problem when that Saw dog pull up. He pull up on that tricycle. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Hold on, smash it like when the reel's back. It's okay. This how they this how they want me to dress up at the fight. Bro, if you don't get this Igor Urang looking motherfucker out of here. Bro, look at him. This how they want me to dress up at the fight. I want to play a game. Hey, he low-key fitted, though. You ever go to the club and they won't let you in, so you forced to dress like that? Bro, the Bay Area clubs, they used to be tripping. They making up hella rules and shit. Oh, no buck teeth today. Thursdays, we don't do buck teeth. Like, damn, I can't get in with buck teeth? What the fuck? Yeah, no underbites. No underbites today. Like, oh, this some bullshit. Motherfucker say I can't get in. What the fuck? I hate them weak-ass bouncers talking about no underbite day. Yeah, you know, you got to come back on Saturday. We don't do Thursday underbites. What you mean? This some bullshit. This motherfucker. So we used to have to dress like this fucking sawdall to try to get into some clubs in the city because they was racist, and you know the manager didn't want too many. They didn't want too many New York knackers. So we had to dress like this. Oh look! Oh shit! He killing them. He killing them with the souls. Look, that motherfucker was killing. Yeah, bro. People always telling me what to do. Don't worry about your job. You about to get fired anyway. Motherfuckers on their last write-up telling me what to do. You get one more write-up, that's your manager finna wilder you. You finna get knocked out of employment and be right there. You're worried about me. Don't worry about me. I got this. I got me. I got me. They said that Easter Sunday suit. Facts. That's what I'm saying. People always tell me how to run my channel. Worry about you. Motherfucker ain't had an oil change since Tupac died. You worried about me. Your car finna break down. Break down. Steady breaking me on down. Worry about you. Get your life together. Motherfucker ain't had no oil change. You ain't replace your brake pads. Every day is a fucking risk for you. The weather start getting bad, start raining a little bit. You ain't got no pads. That shit screeching and shit. Everybody knowing you coming up the block because you ain't changed your brake pads. But you worried about me. You worried about my YouTube channel that I run, that I did from the ground up. I built this. I'm what counts out here. You ain't got no brakes on you. You ain't got no pads, bro. You better go somewhere. You better go to Jiffy Lube, get some tires, get some pads. Motherfucker can't stop. You running all yellows. You got to run all yellows. Every time you see a yellow, fuck it, I'm going to chance it. You on your Vin Diesel. Yeah, get old media out of here. They be worried about the wrong shit. Don't worry about me. I got me all day, every day. I want to play a game. Yeah, that Saw music. That every time we beat old media ass, that's and what we prove to be, what we say was going to be the case is the case. That Saw music need to play. See? Like I told y'all Wilder was gonna win. And this music play. Dun dun dun. Oh shit. It's over for y'all. Digital Mob. Dun. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody need to rap over that beat. Yeah. Every time me, Icy, Cursor, channel members, the shooters, this is when we fuck old media up and what we said come true, that music need to play. And that little dude on the bike gonna show up. We making it hard for, like Cassidy said, I'm about to make it hard to eat like toothpaste. My flow dope like I go in the booth and shoot bass. We making it hard to eat out here. You gotta talk. If you don't know what you talking about in boxing, you looking crazy. You looking suspect. Anyway, that's my time. I gotta make some money, get something to eat. Holla at the boy. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Kendrick Lamar would kill that. Yeah, he definitely could. Cursor laughing at y'all. Laughing at you, idiots. Yeah, man. Talking about some 10 rounds to 2. Get these dudes out of here. They not doing nothing productive. You just in the way. That's how I feel. There's a lot of people in boxing, you're just in the way. I understand everybody trying to eat, everybody trying to make money, but some people just in the way for real. You're not really doing nothing. Play the fight. Yeah, so my channel can get blocked. Block this motherfucker. He a rat. He talking about play the fight. We gonna play you. Yeah. Block Young Mike. You sound like a rapper that never made it. Yeah, man, check my mixtape. My name is Young Mike. You know, you ain't even confident in your mixtape. You got that like shaky voice and shit trying to pass out the mixtape sounding like Terrence Howard and shit. You know, I was just playing with my mixtape. Check out my new EP, man. Yeah. Get Young Mike out of here. Fake ass rappers and shit. Yeah, I used to go by Lil Mike, but now they call me Young Mike. What's up with this hustle and flow, man? Shut your shaky ass voice up. You ain't even confident in the final product. You ever know when somebody's music is trash because like they did too much and they trying to sell it too much? Like if the shit slap, it slap. But they be like, yeah, check out my new mixtape. I got my new EP. I just dropped a double album last month. I did all the beats. Okay, so let me get this straight. You just dropped a double album last month and now you already have a mixtape and EP and you did all the production for it. That shit trash. Because I should have heard about you by now. If you just dropped it, how you dropped 3 albums in 2 months? You are not Tupac. You are not All Eyes on Me. That shit is cap. That shit is trash. Ain't nobody, that shit finna go double wood. You couldn't sell 2 copies if you pressed a double album. Fuck it. Admit it. While we coming out in the open. I'm doing acid, smack, coke, weed, and smoking dope then. My name is Marshall Mathers. I'm an alcoholic. I got a disease and they don't know what to call it. Better hide your wallet, cause I'm coming up quick to stiff your cat. Bought a ticket to your concert just to come and whip your ass. Bitch, I'm coming out swinging. Like, that shit going double wood. You could tell when people's music ain't it. Cause you be trying to sell it. You shouldn't have to sell it like that. If the shit is fire. Man, follow me on SoundCloud, follow me on Twitter, and I'm on Periscope and Kick. Like, Kick? Yeah. I'm about to kick you. Motherfucker got a Kick account and shit. Man, get these motherfuckers out of here. Man, add me to your MySpace top 8. Man, this shit trash. I'm just telling you what it is. This shit trash. This shit a frisbee. We finna frisbee. Motherfuckers pressing CDs. Man, get this. I'll throw that shit out the window like Queen Latifah and set it off. I'm about to set it off. Motherfuckers with this weak ass music and bragging. I did all the production. Well, you should have got Dr. Dre. You need somebody else to help you. Bro, where DJ Mustard? Mustard on that beat, ho. Like, where he at? Nobody want to hear you on the beat. Where Mustard on that beat, ho. Mustard on that beat, ho. I need some real shit. Get these dudes out of here. You talentless motherfuckers. Anyway. Yeah, they be spamming like Hawaiian plates. They be spamming the music. This shit trash. Yeah, Ricky Williams, what's up? Look at Icy knowing a little bit of something. Yeah, that's my young bull. I showed him well. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I'll be back with some more heat. You like it what you see. I'll be back. Holla at the boy. We work.